Yo, chat. Hello. Hi. Oh my god, I didn't get my VTuber model up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, I meant I do have my VTuber model up, but low-key, I just wanted to yap without anything on the... Like, I just wanted to yap on the starting soon screen for, like, at least a couple minutes. Just because I like the way it looks, really. I mean, honestly, can we just all agree... Can we just all agree that it's just such a beautiful... Oh, ignore that. That was a random Windows sound. Can we just all agree that starting soon screen is just so beautiful? Like, we don't even need to switch screens right now. It's not loading. We don't even need to switch screens right now. I think we just watch Ozzy get a coffee cup for like a couple hours. It's not fucking... Dude, it's not opening. It's not fucking opening. Oh my god. Brother. What the fuck? What? Hello? VTuber model? Why is VTube Studio not fucking opening? I'm gonna... What? Word? Oh, wait. Hold on. Pause. Oh my god. It just loaded and then nothing happened. Oh, it's here. Wait. Pause. It is taking an awkward amount of time to load. Oh my goodness.
I'm fucking the dog, Ted. I'm fucking that dog.
Maybe I shouldn't stick around. Anyways. Hold on. I gotta fix my background that is shifted. Oh. Whoa. What the helly? Even this thing's fucked up. What the... Why? Why is it so fucked? Whoa. The border is not where it says it is, but yet it is. What the hell? Brother. Oh, I see the problem. We did it! We fixed it! Yay! Yay! We did it, chat. All of us collectively. We freaking did it. We did it. Anyways, hi, chat. Just restart stream. Yeah, let's just restart stream and act like nothing happened. I think that's a good idea. Did you just say bellow? Yeah, I got a freaking minion in the chat. Hold on. Let me turn this down. Hello. I can do an official hi without nothing happen. What is this? Don't give me the fucking side eye. Don't give me that goddamn side eye. Yellow creature. Who's the... What? Who's the yellow creature? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, the minion. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that makes a lot more sense. That makes so much more sense, bro. Okay, wait, I have a few things. I have quite a few things I actually need to say today. That's kind of racist towards minions. So true. So true. Chat. I got the dang medications back. They let me out of my freaking my silly room. They let me out of the white padded walls of the silly room, and I finally have the medications, bro. Oh my god, it's so great to be back. It's so great to be back in my own brain. It's amazing.
Off the meds free.
Off the meds? No, we on the meds. We on the meds, bro. What do you mean off the meds? Oh, off the meds free. Off of the... I guess you could technically word it like that. I knew... Okay, dude, it's so hard to, like, reimagine what it's like to be on medication until you take it again. Because I took it officially starting this morning. Sup, Drew Gay. Drew Gay? Druggy. Oh, okay. It's so hard to imagine what it's like to be back on them until you finally have them again. And I locked in the entire time at work. I came home. The first thing I thought in my mind when I came home, and I was like, I got some time to work out before stream. And I literally, the thought was so like nonchalant that I actually jump scared myself. I was like, wait, what? I have not had that thought in so long. What the fuck am I talking about? And so I did it anyways.
You locking in? No way.
Yep. I'm back on my cheap diet of just like sandwich food. So we saving money there. And then this morning I did take the medication this morning, and like an hour later I didn't do the running, I didn't do the cardio part of my workout, but I did do weightlifting part of my workout just quickly in the morning, and then before I left. So honestly, it was great until I got to work and I was like, my sides hurt. My sides hurt, but it's okay. It's okay. We're back in. We're locked back in, Chad. It's awesome. It feels great. Not only that, but I'm here to talk about a schedule. Can you freaking believe it? God damn. A guy gets medicated for one day and wants to make a fucking schedule. I know. I can't believe it myself. Hold on. I've had a little look-see at my unpredictableness, bro. My unpredictableness for the streams. And originally I did come to the conclusion of like, because I have to just try to get a stream at any point of the day, and so many things can happen during the day, that I ended up not going with a schedule just because of how unpredictable everything can be. It also depends on mood a lot of the time. But I think I have a better idea for the schedule. It's not going to be something I like, oh, I have to release this schedule every week. I think I'm going to go off of a time schedule. So it's like, these are the times that I'm going to go live each day, no matter what. I think the only thing I won't be able to plan for is the weekends. I think that's it. That's about the only times I can't plan for. But I can give you a general idea. I was thinking, and now we can go back and forth on this. We can go back and forth on this. Hold on, let's get the notepad out. Okay. It's notepad time. Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. Something like that. Okay, hold on. Monday. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. Tuesday. Wednesday. Shit. Why can't I type? Wednesday. Thursday. Then Friday. Would you... Friday? What the fuck? You wouldn't believe what comes next, but Saturday is next. And you can never forget Sunday. You can't forget Sunday. What a classic. What a classic. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. What's it like being an addict? It's better than being unmedicated, bro. It genuinely is like I become a normal fucking person. Can you believe it? Okay, let's be honest here. I will never be a normal person. But at least my brain isn't 5 voices at once, bro. Dude, you have no idea how much it sucks to have 5 voices in your head. It genuinely, like, makes you not want to do fucking anything. The amount of times I almost didn't stream because I didn't feel like it is crazy, bro. Okay, here's what I was thinking. And most of it is going to come down to whether or not we are doing a stream in the early morning versus the afternoon. And so here's what I want to do. Wednesday, I always want to have it in the afternoon because this is React Day. So I would like to keep this one in the afternoon, which basically means 6 p.m. EST. You spelt Friday wrong. I just didn't. What are you on about? You literally spelled it the same way I did. What the hell are you on about? Made you look... Kill him. He's dead. All right. And then the other thing I want to do is I want to have Monday be early morning. Monday be early morning, and maybe Tuesday also be early morning. Okay. So early morning, I was back and forth between doing 2 p.m. EST and 3... Or, sorry, not p.m. 2 a.m. EST and 3 a.m. 2 a.m. Brother, I cannot even hear myself talk. 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. Those are my two options. And originally, I kind of liked 2 a.m. because of how much time I had before work, even if I had a 3-hour stream. But the one time we did 2 a.m., which was... When did we do that? Yesterday? Did we do that yesterday or Monday? One of the 2 days. I can't remember. I think it was yesterday. I didn't get enough sleep. I'm gonna be 100%. I woke up far too early. I think 3 a.m. is a good... Yeah, 3 a.m. works. Let's do 3 a.m. 3 a.m. EST. That'll be our time. We might switch this up. We might switch that up. I don't know. And then we're gonna have that for both Monday and Tuesday. Now, here's the thing. I also want to... I'm going to keep waking up early in the morning on days that we stream in the afternoon. But it's going to be for other things, like editing. Because I actually did start editing after stream on Tuesday in the morning, which was pretty nice. I didn't get a lot of time to do it, but I did do it. Now, this is where everything gets a little fucky. Because... Friday is a lot of Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday is a lot of collab days. I think Sunday we can get away with just saying 1 p.m. EST. I think we can get away with just saying 1 p.m. EST. Medicated, congrats. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, Ursula. Pregnant. Why are you back? Why is bro back? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Anyways. All right. Now, the only question is, maybe Thursday we could just get away with saying afternoon. We can just get away with saying afternoon. Well, actually, I don't think I've ever had a collab on Thursdays. Let's do early morning. We'll do early morning. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. I think this is... I just wanted a general schedule that everyone can go off of. Don't. Mpreg. Brother. I don't even know why I'm typing all these out. I could just copy and paste them. I think this is gonna work. This works. Saturday is the only day that I can't really put a time on something, bro. 3 a.m. is crazy. Oh, I've been streaming at 3 a.m. Have you not noticed? Mpreg Aussie emote when? What are we out about here? Anyways, go shower. Oh, you meant to say me go shower. Bye, no tabs. Saturday is the only day I can't put something down for. I might just have to keep Saturday at random. I watched one stream, but I had to go eat. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I would say... What the fuck? I don't want to see that. No, don't draw that. Don't draw that. No. Shit. I'm probably just gonna say case by case, honestly. So Saturday's undecided. I think Saturday is too often... I too often have plans on Saturday that aren't related to streams. And even if I do have a stream-related activity, it's mostly... Probably... It could be any point of the day. I honestly, whenever I wake up on Saturday, is like, oh, I'm just gonna stream then. You know what? Let's keep Sunday also undecided. Because sometimes I just wake up early at like 10 a.m. and I'm like, fuck it, let's go stream. So honestly, let's keep that. It's more like just a weekday schedule, honestly. We'll keep the weekdays like this. Okay. This should be fair. This should be fair. I'm gonna honestly just, I wanted to make this really quickly. Why do you guys keep fucking the dog? Stop fucking the dog. No. No. The dog does not want. No, thank you. Hold on. Let me... Okay, you guys are gonna get it at real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Oh wait, I just realized I don't need to take a picture of the notepad. I should probably use the timestamp converter so people actually find out what time I'm going live. I feel like this works because the amount of people that watch me from different time zones, I feel like this grabs a general amount of people that normally wouldn't be able to join a stream. And it also helps me out because it's not that hard to actually fulfill a early morning stream, to be honest with you. And then, what was the last one? Oh yeah, like having the whole afternoon to myself, actually, even though I got a stream in that day, makes it feel like an off day, and I get to just do whatever. Whether it be working on something or actually just watching anime. So, honestly, I really am enjoying these early morning streams. But I always want to have an afternoon stream every once in a while, because I know a lot of people that normally watch my streams cannot make it to a stream that early. Hold on. I gotta make this really quickly. I could just copy and paste this really, and then change just the times. All right, let me see. Where is it? 3 a.m. Bam. The date doesn't matter. Who cares? I'm surprised it took me this long to actually get to it. But then again, the entire time we've been doing this streaming thing, I've been unmedicated. So it kind of makes sense that I've just been going on a fucking leisurely pace around everything.
Ozzy, please stop effing dogs.
Brother, it's not me. It's you guys. Don't freaking put this on me. Don't put this on me. I also realized now that we have that schedule every day, we could honestly... There's always that, like, there's like an add-on people put in their About Me section for Twitch where they put, like, their stream schedules. Or I could just copy and paste the stream schedule right now. Or just text-wise. What's good? What's good, Pixel? Hi, hi. What are you watching right now? Wait, what do you mean? Sleep medicated? Oh, no, no, no. For my ADHD. I've been on Adderall multiple times before, but a couple things happened that made it to where I was off Adderall for more than a month. Where the last time I had it was the first day back from vacation, my EU trip I meant. The problem with ADHD is I usually forget to do things, especially like planned things or like just in general, things just don't stay in my mind unless it's like something I really want to do. So when it comes to like asking for a refill on medication, if I don't do it while I'm medicated, then I sometimes forget to ask for it. So there was that where for about 2 to 3 weeks, I was completely out of the ADHD meds, and I just completely just didn't ask for any. I randomly felt motivated one day and actually managed to request a refill. And then the whole thing happened where my pharmacy kept like delaying the order because they didn't have the like ingredients, I guess, or whatever. And then they finally had it ready, but it was on the 4th of July, where they were closed. So it's like, then I had to wait even longer, but I finally, I'm fucking back on it. This usually happens. There's always a cycle where I'm like, oh, I'm on it for like 2 or 3 months. And then something happens to where I'm busy around the time I run out of medication. And then because I'm now unmedicated, I just fucking fall into a circle of, oh, I'm too busy. And then I forget. And now we're back. We're good. And now I can actually think and plan. It's great. It's like I'm a normal person now. Let's go. Hold on. It also sucks because it's like, whenever I'm off of it, I tend to get a lot of moments in where I become severely like, not severely depressed in a way, but like unmotivated. One of the big symptoms I have from ADHD is just unmotivation, which makes me like not do things that I really wanted to do, like working out. And then when you don't work out for long enough, then it's like, fuck, great, now I feel like shit because I haven't worked out, and now I'm behind on goals, and then it just like spirals. It just spirals.
Do you have any thoughts about me achieving a 25 stream streak?
That's impressive, man. And can you believe it? But every single freaking time you've talked about The Rock. Being unmotivated is my worst enemy. Exactly. Well, I found out because, okay, all my life I have not been able to do the things that even I've wanted to do. Like, obviously, I don't do the things I don't want to do, and I severely detest them. But things I want to do are like, I struggle to actually go do them. There's been multiple times where I've just been sitting at my computer doing nothing for like 3 hours straight because I want to do something, but my brain just like, I think they called it something paralysis, like
Ursula, since you are here, I have been reminded I need to do something. Ozzy, did you know the Rock?
Have a nice 10-minute timeout, little bro.
Human called Dwayne Johnson.
I'm gonna keep timing you out if you keep talking about it, you bitch. I think it's called like decision paralysis. I want to do so many things, but I do nothing. Yeah, I found out that most of that, the thing I've been struggling with all my life, things that have probably been the root cause of like my bad grades in school, me not paying attention all the time, has been mostly probably because I had ADHD that I didn't know about. Didn't know. I had no clue. And then when I got medicated, like on a whim, I randomly got medicated like 2 years ago. And ever since then, well, I think it was actually a year ago. When's the first time I got medicated? Have a nice day, 10-minute timeout, little bro. I go now. Bye, Pixel. What's good? What's good, Shane? Welcome in. I'm just yapping. It's so hard. Like, because the amount of people that have ADHD, but either two things happen. One, they don't know about it, which it makes sense because I didn't know I had it for all my life because to me, it's just a normal thing. It's just like, that's just how everybody is. I must just be a lazy bitch, bro. And no, turns out I actually just had a fucking, I'm just stupid. Do a test to see if my procrastinating moments are just procrastination or I'm not okay. I suggest going to a doctor and talking about it because your doctor will probably be like, oh yeah. I've also had a doctor tell me like, I don't know if you're on it, but if we give you Adderall and you start like improving, then you must have it. That was literally what my first doctor that got me medicated was. He's like, I don't know the specifics because it's hard to find out whether or not you really do have, like, it's not 100% to find out whether or not someone really does have something like ADHD. But he's like,
did not think you were gonna do a 2 a.m. stream. I thought that was a joke.
Oh no, of course not. It's actually not that hard to do it. You just got to go to bed at 9 p.m. If it works, it works. That literally, I mean, they just gave me a small dosage and they're like, here, like, if this helps you out, that works. Then we're good. I mean, he wasn't wrong. I mean, I think it's not too bad if you take them and you don't need them. I've heard for most people, it just like gives you a bunch of energy. Because I don't know why, but the idea, the way the doctor explained it to me is that ADHD is like your brain working in overdrive all the time. And what the medicine does for you is that it actually increases your brain speed even more. So now your brain is already in overdrive and it just got more ability to go further than that. And then I think your brain has to like double back. It goes, oh, that's too much. And then it starts like reeling back. And I'm like, I don't know how the fuck that works, bro. But sure. Yeah, it literally just like speeds up your brain even further. And then eventually you hit a limit and your brain like doubles back and resets. And then you're good again. And that's how you can focus. You're a pool noodle. What the fuck does that mean? First time chatter. What the fuck does that mean? And why do you have oh my god. No fucking way. No fucking way. You're a pool noodle is crazy to me. Is your PFP a Fortnite character? Oh man. Oh nah, man. I see it because of your chud neck. Okay, bud. Cal, I can't believe you don't remember seeing IRL pictures of Turtle, bro. Because I swear Turtle's real neck was like the length of my first model. Yeah, dude. I swear that's what it was based off of, bro. He genuinely was a giraffe. Glad you feel better today. Congrats on your brain fix. Yay, brain fix. Brother, why did you just drop... You just dropped like a Wikipedia fact. What is this? What is this? Hold on. I'm looking this up. I genuinely looked up your entire sentence to see if you copied and pasted it, but I didn't find anything right away. So I'm gonna guess that you low-key just typed that out using your brain. You know what? Congrats to you. Either that or you use ChatGPT, which is kind of embarrassing, I might say. Kind of embarrassing. Sheeshers. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna post the schedule underneath my stream. I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold on. How do I edit my About Me section? I forgot. Oh, wait. I think I have to go into normal Twitch side. My gosh, that's him.
I gotta do thing.
I forgot I gotta do thing. Okay. Go do your thing, man. Let's see. Add text. Wait, which one did I just add? Oh, this one. Can we do this? I think this is how it works. Oh shit!
You this message to deliver a very important message. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Anyways, how does that look? It kind of works. It's in a weird spot, I will say.
Ozzy the Fifth will hear about this.
Argentina won the last World Cup match. I literally, before I wasn't really paying attention to the World Cup, right? That I was like, I'll hear about it here and there until I saw a VTuber, like anytime she roots for a team, that team loses, and now I'm invested, bro. Anytime she posts a new person that they're rooting for, I'm watching. diligently. Like, oh, I wonder if it's gonna happen. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna happen. That works better. I was scared she would root for Argentina. Didn't she root for Argentina and then switch her? She switched her thing last second, and then the other team lost. Is that what happened? Was it Argentina against Egypt? Speed and her are the bad luck guys. Yeah. Did you see that Speed was screaming out onto the field, and as he was screaming, Messi missed like a penalty kick, and he low-key it was his fault. It was Speed's fault. Did you see that? Oh my god. I've been literally like, I didn't care about most of the World Cup. I liked hearing about it, but I wouldn't like actually pay attention until all this Twitter stuff started happening, bro. It's genuinely so funny to hear about all this stuff. Where's the clip at? Hell, let me find it. Speed ruins penalty kick. What do you mean you don't care about it? I'm not really directly watching it. I also have no real way to watch it, so I didn't really care too much. But I'm also not a guy that has the time nor like sports background to keep up with that kind of stuff. I once tried to keep up with football one time, like American football, but ended up being like, no, never mind. Oh, I found it. I found it.
Look, Messi, look at me.
So, bro is directly behind the goal right now. So him doing all this.
Look at me. Yes, right here, right here.
There's a high probability that bro in the background actually distracted him. Look, he's pointing at himself. It genuinely could be his fault, bro. I'm trying to find the VTuber who's cursing everybody. Oh, I found it. I found her. I found the VTuber that's cursing everybody. Okay, hold on. You want to see?
Our point.
So, we could start from the beginning. Let's go through this whole thread, bro.
This game almost killed me.
Honestly,
it was too much for me. I had such a rough time.
Sheeshers, bro.
I am back.
See, there's the other thing. I can't get invested in sports like that, bro. So she started by saying this. Today we're watching Brazil versus Norway. I'll be on channel watching the game. I'm pretty sure that's Brazil, right? That's Brazil's jersey, right? Is that Brazil? I don't know. Yeah, that's Brazil. So first she starts rooting for Brazil. Now, obviously, Brazil lost. So then friendship ended with Brazil. Vamos, Mexico. Then Mexico lost. It's okay. Portugal has this. Let's go Portugal. And then Portugal lost. And then she said, I must rep my home country, USA. And then the USA lost in their game. And now she's supporting Colombia as of 3 hours ago. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Is there a game going on right now?
The Grim Reaper knocking on doors.
Literally, it's her. Okay, I think it's going on right now. Colombia versus, I don't even know what the other, Switzerland. So we'll see. Colombia lost. Bro, genuinely, if Colombia loses, I think she's getting crucified. I genuinely think she gets crucified if Colombia loses. Oh, wait, there was one more, too. I think she deleted it. She deleted the post, but there was one more, too, that was even crazier. See this game where Argentina won against Egypt, right? So originally she had Argentina jersey on. And then I think Argentina was going 0-2 with Egypt. And so she posted saying, never mind, I'm rooting for Egypt. And they came back and Argentina won. She switched sides to Egypt and then Egypt lost. Argentina got 3 goals in 12 minutes, bro. The last like 12 minutes, they got 3 goals, bro. That's crazy to me. So she has even worse luck than that, bro. Oh, yeah, I found it. Wait, here it is. Here it is. I don't want to curse Egypt, but I want them to win. Please, Egypt, please. Of course, she says, my pure heart will reverse the curse. Holy. Yeah, so depending on how this game goes, she might actually... Either the curse gets broken or she gets crucified by all of soccer. People are already begging her in the comments to start make a post about a certain game. Because I was like, if she
did curse Colombia.
Yeah, if she's the curse, people are asking her to put on an England jersey, bro.
As an Argentinian fan, I was dead as we were losing 2-0, and we came back and my throat is now gone.
Yep.
Root for this team. I want them to lose.
It's crazy, bro. People are begging her to put on make a post with a certain jersey just so that team loses. All right. That's the only amount of sports that I catch up on, bro. Is if something happens and it's on Twitter, that's where I will see it. Otherwise, I don't look out for that kind of stuff. Where do you even watch soccer? Because the last time I tried to watch football, it was like an $80 a month add-on to ESPN, bro. Like $80 a month is fucking insane. $80 to $100, I think it was actually. They wanted to put the curse on the team. I know. I saw people begging her to put like the England one on. Who knows? Dude, she's probably indirectly making people put hundreds of thousands of dollars down on bets on the opposite team winning from whoever she chooses, bro. People are genuinely probably putting money down based on her things. I watched it on fake sites. I tried to find a fake site that was streaming it, but low-key, they just I couldn't find one. Then again, I don't think I tried hard enough. I might not have tried hard enough. We'll see. I don't care too much. I usually, whenever I have time, I end up just doing other things. I end up being like, I kind of want to catch up on YouTube or anime, or I want to edit videos, or I want to go to bed. So I have too many things to be doing in my off time. I have taken a screenshot of this. Why would you do that? Snitches get stitches, little bro. The FBI will go... Brother, she ain't even in the US. The FBI. The FBI trying to show up to a one random person's Argentinian house. Despite the fact that they could very easily go to any US house and probably find the same thing. The cyber police will get her. Never download a... You wouldn't download a car, would you, Ursula? 9 p.m. on Saturday. What does that mean? What is 9 p.m. on Saturday? Oh, speaking of Saturday, I actually have an announcement for you guys. I have I think it's already on Booze's schedule, so I might as well just say it anyways. But there's a Mecha Chameleon collab. Yeah, there's a Mecha Chameleon collab this Saturday. It's so far the group is me, Booga, Ursula, Mally, and maybe Mystic. Posted on Discord. Yeah. I remember she asked me if she could put it on the schedule no matter what. Well, the thing is, it actually started in a very, very interesting way. I don't think Ursula knows this, but I originally said... Okay, this actually all came full circle. So basically what happened is that me and Booga played Mega Chameleon a while ago. Okay, like a couple weeks ago. And then we said, oh, let's get a collab together. And people said, I was like, oh, who should we get in the collab? And then a couple of my chatters said we should get Mystic in there. And so I had a long talk with them. I was like, hey, guys, Mystic's like a little shy. So like it'd be a little hard to get her in one of those collabs. But in the meantime, I will ask her to collab a game just one-on-one.
I am genuinely asking you to not do shared chats if Mystic comes over. Cause I won't be allowed to chat if you do.
We'll be playing Mecha Chameleon, so we're not going to do a shared chat. Shared chats usually like to snitch on where we are, even if it's on accident. The other thing is, even if it wasn't Mecha Chameleon and we were going to do a shared chat, I would do it. I'm sorry, Al, but to give away a chance of shared chat with the goats, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to sit one of those out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was telling everyone, I was like, I'm not gonna ask Mystic to do a Mecha Chameleon collab because, like, I understand that she's pretty shy when it comes to those, so I'm gonna refrain from that. But in the meantime, I will ask her to do a one-on-one collab. That way I can do a Mecha Chameleon collab, and then we'll do a one-on-one collab with Mystic. That way we get some kind of Mystic, you know, hangout, because I do like playing games with her and I don't get the opportunity very often. That was like a month ago, actually, now I'm thinking about it. And I've explained this before, that talking to Mystic is kind of like sending a messenger pigeon where I could reply as fast as I want to, but it really depends on whether or not she might not even reply at all, or if she does, it'll be like weeks later, bro. Well, we finally decided on a date, which would have been the 11th, which is this Saturday. And earlier this week, I realized we didn't set a time. So I was like, hey, I'm going to bump this message. Like, what time do you think would be fine? And she's like, around 1 p.m. would be fine. But actually, do you think we could do a Mecha Chameleon collab? And I was like, oh, never mind. I guess she is fine with a bigger collab. I was like, yeah, sure. So now, it was supposed to be just me and her one-on-one playing. I think the game was called A Way Out. It's like that. It's a two-player like prison escape game. But now we're gonna do the Mecha Chameleon collab. So I quickly threw together some like close friends. I don't think I'd be able to get any of like the bigger ones. I know, right? I was like, she wasn't even a part of the original conversation, but yet she managed to. She managed to come back, bro. Deserved ban. That's what I'm saying. I was like, listen. The deserve. I was like, I understand that, you know, you might not understand it, but giving away the Wordle of the week as she's doing the Wordle, or even when she plans to do the Wordle, is a crazy thing to do. Crazy thing to do. Amazing. I didn't know that. Yeah, that was that's how the collab is coming to be this Saturday. The only problem is, she said that she wanted, like, her original message said that she wanted to, hold on, let me read it again. Let me reread it before I misquote. She said, I have a few people I can invite, but you're totally welcome to invite people too. So I took that as, like, I can invite a few people, but she is gonna invite quite a, you know, her friends at least. So I was like, oh, I'll just bring in only a few people, and she can bring in, you know, a few, if not more people, okay? The only problem is I invited my 3 people almost immediately, got them all in a group chat. I added her to the group chat, and I was like, hey, like, whenever you want, like, if you can add them to the group chat or I can add them to the group chat, like, just let me know. And that was yesterday. I haven't got a reply. So I was like, bro, I know a lot of her friends can be a little bit on the bigger side. Like, she's friends with Fufu and Obi Katie Cat. And I'm like, if she waits too long, she might not get anybody. And I was like, hey, if you don't get anybody, I can invite more people. But, like, if it's, like, too late, like Friday or maybe even Saturday, I don't know who I'd be able to get. Like, my options are limited by pretty much the moment it hits Monday, your options start getting limited very fast because everyone makes their schedules and shit. And they like to, like, plan things on Saturdays already. So we'll see. Something happens, let me know. I've got friends. I think I can easily, like, a lot of my closer friends that are like smaller VTubers along with me, pretty much can just, they pretty much can show up whenever. Like they are just down for any collab, like even if it was last second, unless they actually had something to do. Who's on your stream friend list? Yeah, exactly. And those are my options. Like, I think if it comes down to it, if Friday comes around and she's like, oh, like we, like if we want, we can get more people. If Friday comes around and she either doesn't get more people or she asks me to get more people, I think I'm immediately reaching out to, it can't be Astra. Astra's busy that weekend. I'll reach out to Onyx because I think she'd be available. Onyx, maybe we reach out to Yakia because she's an artist, so that would work. I want to try reaching out to Leafeons because I've never had a collab with her, and I think she's low-key would be very cool, fun to play with. But the problem is if it's that late, I don't know if she'd respond. Me. Yeah, right, bro. Rexon was also kind of the same where I was like, oh, I could add him and this could be like a cooler, bigger group. But I really doubt I could get Rexon last second. I could reach out to him, but Rexon is like, he's very receptive to, like, he'll probably accept any collab, but even he's probably not only busy on a Saturday, but not going to be available that soon. I'd probably reach out to him though. Your fourth stream to be big VTubers. That's the thing though, is that I would never invite someone like Cal. And that's not even in a like a Cal's personality way. In a VTuber collab, if I'm inviting a guy that's like, yeah, he does have a PNG, but he just doesn't stream, I would not be inviting. It just looks like, yo, here's my friend. It kind of just makes it a little awkward. It makes it a little strange and awkward. So I'd rather not. Now, if Cal streamed quite often, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But I wouldn't. I mean, if it was like me and Booga, like we have no problem inviting Cal, no problem, of course. But like we're talking about Mystic collab, and it depends on who she brings too. I should stream my chut-ass Overwatch sessions. Yeah, I've seen you play games just like on your own, bro. Just click start streaming and like commentate them. Even if nobody watches, who cares, bro? You at least got some streams in you. My only problem now is that when we're gonna start the collab, I've once again added an entire group of women, which means it's just going to be me being bullied the whole time. I'd watch just to bully you. Dude, this every time I do one of these collabs, it always ends up being a big group of VTuber women, and they always band together to bully me, bro. It's literally how they get along so well. No matter how fast they've been put together, no matter how much they don't understand each other or how different they are, they will all correlate on one simple thing, and it's bullying me. And honestly, you know what? I'll take it. I'll become the, yeah, exactly. The enemy of my enemy is my best friend type shit. Like, I'll be the punching bag if it means a bunch of my friends that don't know each other can actually have like a fun time during streams and collabs. I think it actually works. I think it's a pivotal role, I dare I say. Because when you see like collabs between people that are like all so friendly to each other, you can tell there's like either a nervousness or like an awkwardness in the collab. The moment somebody shoots a bullet at me, like, bro, it's over. It's all fun and games now. We're all friends here type shit. Ain't nobody showed up to my streams, but I still stream. I've seen you live a few times. I actually, like, every once in a while when I'll peer over, I'm like, oh, bot's live. Usually when you disappear, I'm like, oh, you must be live. It happens. Well, I was trying to tell Kier the same thing because Kier was talking about it, and I was like, if I was to only ever stream and do nothing else, I would probably still be at 2 viewers. It would be me and like probably Cal every once in a while. That would be the only thing. Yeah, I was like, it might sound harsh, but you should never expect viewers. You should never expect a crowd unless you post somewhere else. If you post somewhere else and it's not working, you just gotta find out why it's not working. Yeah. I'm either live or hanging with my girl, one of the two. Yeah. Same. I'm gonna get my TikTok up and running again. Yeah. Do what Queso did. Made a TikTok account, posted like 20 clips of his VTuber, or not his VTuber, of his like stream clips, and then that's how he popped off like crazy. Just do that right off the bat. I just hope Mystic doesn't get cold feet. I don't blame her if she does. I'm gonna be 100%. I would not blame her, and I never will. But I feel like that's kind of how the Peak collab that went that one time. I did tell Boo that even if Mystic doesn't show up, we are gonna do the collab, as to not throw everybody's schedules off, of course. But that's also why I kind of gathered a group of 4 people that will definitely play this game no matter what. So that's fine. I'll add more people though. I'll add more if need be. I'm trying to think if there was something else I wanted to say other than, yeah, I mean, other than the big collab. Case is actually funny. Oh, I didn't even read this before. Case is actually funny is the thing. Yeah, but like, I think that is a natural charisma that Case has for sure. But I mean, it depends on what vibe you're going for. I mean, if you're expecting to make people laugh and you're not funny, lock in. Lock in, bro. Be funny. SMHing my head right now. But if you don't want your content to be that way, then it's kind of the same reason why I whenever people like to stream in a chill way, you know, in a very like, oh, we got nice slow music on in the background, we're vibing out, like Miss Blob, right? Miss Blob, if she suddenly was like she's like, yeah, I don't know why I would like to get like a queso crowd, and I'd be like, I'm sorry, but that's just like not possible. Like it might be harsh to say, but it's just impossible to get something like what queso has. Like, because that's just such a specific thing that you need to be. I would tell you to upload clips of what your streams actually are, you know? For me, my clips usually represent exactly what happens in the stream, which is just like, I'm just a guy and things happen. And then it's just like a what the fuck moment, and then that's the clip. Because when people show up, like that's the type of group, that's the type of viewer that I want to have. Is people that are interested in that, you know? I got a lot of viewers and I got a lot of followers from doing donation content, but I really don't. I don't want people that way, because that means that the only way that my streams would be good is if we kept doing that, which I don't want that. Peeps just bully you. Yeah, most of my clips are just follow the same rule set of basically, oh, this is just what happens in his stream. Is that he talks and he yaps, and then things happen to him. Most of the time, like, I'm not funny myself. I'm not funny myself. People could say my streams are funny, but I am not funny myself. I just make it to where funny things are capable of happening, but I am not technically the reason why it is funny. Day one dono viewers stuck around? Hell yeah. Sistingus. What the fuck is that? What are you saying to me? First time chatter, what does that mean? First time chatter, what does that mean? What the fuck? There are a lot that didn't. I do, yeah, genuinely, I have pulled up one of my old streams before and just seen the names and being like, fuck, I remember so many of those names. I actually, one of the recent things of when I made that video of the last year recap of just like a bunch of clips from the last year. I didn't upload it, but I did show it on my day, not my debut day, but on my birthday this year. When I was looking at like the earlier clips, like early 2025, I'm like, Fuck, dude. There's so many names in there that I would recognize, bro. How'd you like my Girona? You are making up words, bro. You are making up words. These are not real words. You made that up. What are we on about? I go back and clip stuff from yesterday. Goff asked how I was doing, but by saying this, and my reaction was pretty decent. The daily bot streams are iconic. How you holding Ginger? Yeah, shit like that. Not gonna lie, I can't be saying much myself because I've been behind on clips. But that they are eating my what, brother? What are you talking about? What are you on about, little bro? What are you, brother? What are you on about? Who are you, bro? Are you up? That's what I'm trying to... What the fuck does that mean? Working on content can be very tiring. Well, especially when I was unmedicated, bro. It's fucking possible for me to actually care about it. Yo, chat, I don't think he knows me. Oh, yeah. The real Flowery 101. It's you. It's guys. We all know this guy. Wait, no. What are you talking about, 8 Point? It's him. It's him. Wait, guys, hold on. You guys might not know this guy, but hold on. He's got an about me section. It's the guy that he probably planted a flower in his life. I'm gonna be 100%. Maybe. Oh wait, no, Flowery would be an bro likes Undertale. I think he likes Undertale. I'm from Deltarune. That's like the same thing, right? That's like the same thing. Hi, Mr. Ketchup. Welcome in. Welcome in. I think I nailed it right on this fucking... I freaking nailed that, bro. Bro, his name is Flowey or whatever. Oh. No, it has to be. Is it? It ain't the same, but created by the same person. But isn't Sans from the same universe? Sans is from both, right? Fuck, I have actually been subbed to this chat for 10 months. No way. Player not a no thing. Give me the 10 months, the tier 1 at 10 months. Sheeshers. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's crazy, 10 months. What was happening 10 months ago? 12 months ago would be last July. So 2 months after July, okay, September of last year. What was going on in September of last year? Probably the maid outfit stream. That seems around the same time. It was before my time. Oh, what a way to word that. When things were good. Yeah, that was when Ozzy was a little bit popular. Ozzy was a little bit popular back then. Bro has not popped off since. Let's be real. I did start early, but subbed after the maid stream. Ah, I fucking got it. Right on the money. Holy shit, right on the money, bro.
Would you skip Wario's gold mine? That's peak tomfoolery.
I don't think it was Wario's gold mine. Oh, it was. It was. The only reason I don't like to play... Okay, here's the thing. I think most of these songs... Every single one of these songs is peak when you play the maps. But some of them are a little too goofy to just have in the background of my stream. So, you know, it's give and take. It's give and take. Popsy? No. No. Listen, it's never too late. It's never too late to pop off again, okay? I randomly popped off in the later half of 2025 for no reason. You are like a peak goof. Yeah, but I have to be goof, not the music. The music is taking my... Oh my god, we should invite Leary to the collab if we need more spots.
We need more people with 6 or 7 months worth of stuff.
No, 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 no. The music plays to your character. No, it can't be overpowering, bro. I gotta do all that myself. Come on, let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. I gotta do all of that myself. Push record doesn't show any data from last year for me. Wait, really? Would it break or something? Or I wonder if you have to be affiliate to be on there. Is it? I wonder if they only save it if you're affiliate. That might be the case. Because it kind of makes sense because of how many people stream. If they saved everyone's data, maybe that's too much to process. I don't know. Then again, there are a lot of affiliates. Did Cal just go live? Is that a go live notification that I just got? Oh my god, there he is. Let's go. Did she? She? Bro, I thought I was fucking imagining things when I saw that in the top right corner. I thought I was freaking imagining things. Holy. I thought you said Kel. Oh, no, no, no. Kel is on like the worst stream schedule for me, bro. I mean, it makes sense due to her time zone because she wakes up, goes to work, and then streams the same way I kind of do. But the thing is, they're, 6 hours ahead. So whenever she's streaming is exactly the time I'm at work. Whenever she ends stream is the time I get home from work, bro. And then I think she goes to bed like a couple hours after that. Or no, she stays up a long time, but I see her in her server. And so it's like the worst amount of time, bro. I don't get to hang out with her often. Maybe I should do a collab with her one time. Let's see. I'm a girl now. Let's go. W. Anyways, we're gonna ban Cal now because he's he is pushing his stream in my chat right now, and that's against the rules. It's against the rules, actually. Let's go. Time that guy out. Fuck that guy.
Not the Discord notification of start stream, little bro.
Oh my god. I remember making that forever ago with him. Dude, we were sitting in a VC and we were talking about how to make that, and then I think the MS Paint part came first, and then I was like, what if I messaged you like start stream, and that was like also part of the loop. Bro, we literally like fucking play actors, bro. Like we were straight up we had to act that out. I sent that message like 4 different tries, bro. We did that. We had to do that all in one take, no cuts. I miss Cal already. That's SMH, bro. He's probably playing Overwatch. I don't even know. Hold on, let me check it out. What's he playing? He's probably playing Overwatch, right? Yeah, he's playing Overwatch. Dude, he should just stream more often. I've told him this forever. That's why we even made this starting suit screen, because I kept telling him, I was like, bro, just lock in and stream.
Raid Calinator, I don't want to watch your stream.
I would fail my challenge if I did that, so no thank you. If he streams longer than me, then we can go ahead and do so. Of course, that means he would have to stream longer than 2 hours. One of his tags is Aussie Gaming 63. That's awesome. Wait, hold on. Is that actually real? Let's go. Hold on. Is there anybody else in this tag? Oh, he's alone in this tag. Not even I'm in that tag. Kind of based. I mean, it makes sense. It actually does make sense to have that tag on there, because that's where he's mainly quote unquote from. So I guess it kind of makes sense to be like, this is the main part of my content. I don't know. I guess you could say it like that, but there's not really a way to word it without it sounding it weird. Can someone put ChudTuber on his as well? Can we all get an Aussie Gaming 63 tag? Bro, it's gonna look like... I mean, you could. You could if you want. You could if you want. It's gonna look like I have a fucking gang, bro. It's gonna look like a gang. You know what? I'll add it to my stream. I'll add it to my stream. Don't mess with the squad. Aussie's gang. You don't want to mess with my gang. Oopie doopie. Wait, what was that? Oh, I literally am thinking of this. Hold on. Fuck. I gotta get this video, bro. Oh my god, yes.
You better
Wait, hold on. This is an awesome video, bro. This is what I'm imagining right now when it comes to the Aussie Gaming tag.
Not mess with my gang, or you'll be messing with Oopie Goopy,
Oopie
General
Goopy,
Munchkin Man, Lil Jim Bob, and worst of all, Larry. You better not mess with.
That's what I. You better not mess with my gang, Oopie Goopy, and Larry. What do you need to get a team on Twitch? I actually don't know. I have no idea how to make a team on Twitch. I've seen those all the time, though. Almost everybody's in a team. Opening a ticket in the Twitch help portal while logged into the partner account. Oh, partner. You gotta be a partner. You gotta have partner. Well, fuck. I mean, that makes sense, because then there would be like a million teams. There would be so many teams, bro. Every fucking person in their life would be in a team. You gotta have at least one partner to make the team, and then the rest the rest don't have to be partnered to join it. Yeah, you don't need to be a partner to be in a team. You'll get there, Ursula. You want her to get there and then make one called Aussie Gaming and then invite me when I'm not even partner. Bruh. Once partner Z, you get to create the squad. Brother. Actually, I wonder if there's a Fang sibling one. Is there a Fang sibling one? Hold on, let me look at Onyx's stream. Oh no, she's in the Twitch creator club for VTubers. Dude, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess there's not a lot. I think there's only a couple of us that are partner. Like, Lana, I think. I don't know if we could ask Lana to do that, though. I'm really far from partner. Dude, that's what people keep saying to me. They're like, oh, we're going to get you to partner. And it's like, little bro, no, you are not. Only partner from Fang, I don't remember. There is a couple more people, but we don't see them often. There are Fang siblings that are like, they're around, but we do not see them. One of a recent one I discovered is somebody called Angel Steps, by the way. Hold on, let me click on her. She's pretty up there. Like, her last stream, she collabed with, let me see. She was literally collabing with, people like Feifei. She was collabing with Feifei. So she's up there. So yeah, she's partner. She has 36,000 followers. Sheeshers. Oh my god, wait, hold on. 36,000 followers. Let's investigate. Let's investigate, chat. I always like investigating people's numbers. Where did she get her numbers? Hold on. Let's have a little look-see. Merch, Patreon, YouTube. Where would she get her number? 64K! Woo! Oh. I see. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What's the most popular one? Cuts your hair. Okay. ASMR is hella popular. I mean, like, she doesn't get crazy amounts of views, but she is very consistent, I will say. She is very consistent. The fuck is this? This is a Fang sibling. Because we were talking about which Fang siblings have partner, and I was talking about this person, but we don't never really see her. I'm gonna check her. I'm gonna look at her Twitter, but I can't obviously show you Twitter, bro. Twitch ASMR is hella popular. True, but I think a lot of people do ASMR, and we probably don't see most of them. There is an obvious group that you can, like, you look at someone, you're like, oh, that's an ASMR tuber for sure. Like, that's their main content. She's got like 14K on Twitter, bro. I'm not even following her. Let's see what big names follow her right now. Triggerfish Socks Agency? Wait, what? Strawny. Apollo. Murune. That's good. Almost every single Fang sibling, of course. Froggy follows her. Elio follows her. Nene? Nene Amano. Well, I guess Nene is an ASMR tuber, so I guess maybe they share a common goal. Ellie VTuber follows her. Interesting. Issa Corva follows her. Toma VTuber follows her. Suko the Angel follows her. Cottontail follows her. Fallside follows her. She shares. Even freaky Patricia, the like clown on Twitter that does funny tricks. Zendrea follows her. Shondo follows her. What? Ikumi. Leia. Flork of Crows, the guy who owns Socks Agency, follows her. The Clipper Cooksy follows her. What the hell? OB Katie Cat follows her. Porcelain Maid follows her. Damn. Oh, I love Froggy. I think we are talking about the same person. The amount of people that know Froggy is insane. Froggy probably has one of the biggest networks of VTubers I've ever seen, except I don't know how she made it. Because she's not like technically like a Froggy Hoppins. Yeah, Froggy Hoppins. Froggy Hoppins has one of the biggest fucking networks of VTubers I've ever seen in my entire life, but yet she's not really a big VTuber. Not only that, but she kind of drama posts on Twitter sometimes. Oh, you're thinking of Froggy Thighs. I don't even know who that is. Never heard of that. I've never heard of Froggy Thighs before. Who the hell? Wait, look her up. An artist. I think this is the person you're talking about. This one? And it's an artist friend? Yes. Oh, this one? They have a decent following. They're also partnered, so I guess they're pretty big. They have some nice art. But no, this is not who I was talking about here. Let me show you. Let me show you who I'm talking about. This one. This is Froggy. She has 20K followers on Twitter. I wonder if it's just because of Twitter that she has such a big following. I don't know. I don't know where she gets all her following from. but she just knows people. The reason why I know this so well is I randomly it was just a coincidence that I became friends with her, bro, because I was donating to Mally Sprout back in 2024, sometime like I think November or something, and Froggy just happened to be in the chat, and Mally mistook Froggy as of her leading the way. Mally thought that Froggy like planned for me to come in and then donate. So Froggy reached out to me on Twitter and was like, I'm so sorry, she misunderstood that, bro. She donated, what you mean? Yeah, exactly. So she came in on Twitter and she apologized, and I was like, no, it's okay. And then she was like, hey, like, you're like, I like it. I'm glad you're so nice and your content's pretty nice. I was like, okay, thank you. So that's how we became acquainted. And then early 2025, so I met her in 2024. Early 2025, she made a post. I'm talking about like January 2025 or some shit like that. She made a post saying that she was making a VTuber, like, not necessarily a collab server, but like a VTuber, like a big VTuber hangout Discord server. And I was like, okay. And so I commented under that post, and I was like, yo, I'll gladly join in. I join in. There are 214 VTubers in that server. I went, oh my god. Holy shit. Crazy amounts of VTubers are in the server. Not only that, there's some big names in there. Fucking Camilla was in there, bro. Like, Camilla VTuber was just chilling in that server. There was a lot of other big names in there too, but she was one of the more noticeable ones, I will say this. So I hung out in that server, like, because that was around the time that I took off from streaming, if you guys remember that. Who's Camilla? That's a big VTuber. It's a big VTuber. Very popular. If you guys don't remember, I was off of streaming at the time. So I had plenty of time on my hands. I just joined in the server VCs whenever I saw a couple people in there to hang out and, like, you know, introduce myself and say hi to them. And a lot of the times Froggy was in there, so I hung out with her and I watched her play fucking Viscera Cleanup because she loves that game. So I became not really great friends with her, but like I became more associated with her, and we had fun in the VCs. At one point, Camilla was even in a VC, bro, and of course all the fucking fake VTubers showed up like when they saw Camilla in the VC. That pissed me off the most, is that all these people that never hung out at VC just happened to be fucking jumping in. Oh, I just happened to waltz in here when Camilla VTuber's in the VC. Anyways, doesn't matter. I decided I'd be fucking cool. I would do the opposite, okay? I wanted to stand out to Camilla as well. Like, it's only natural. I wanted to stand out to Camilla, so I did the opposite action. I was like, hey guys, I gotta go do this thing, but it's been fun hanging out with everybody here. And then I made a joke, and then I left, and it was Loki Aura, and I remember that. And I remember that. Camilla never entered a VC again. Those fucking posers pissed me off. I remember I don't think it was directly the next day, but like maybe a week later, me and Froggy were in a VC again, and we were talking about it, and we're like, bro, there's so many fucking losers in here that only joined when Camilla was here, and we were both talking about how much it pissed us off. That server, though, ended up closing down. Now, hold on. I know they posted this on Twitter, so I'm allowed to talk about it, but I knew about the inner workings of this. Every single time there was a VTuber in a VC, there was another guy in there. There's only one guy in the entire server who was not a VTuber. And it was because that guy was Froggy's mod. So he would help moderate things. And so almost any time there was even one VTuber in a VC, he would join the VC. Okay? The guy seemed chill, but I will say my first impression of him was like, if you imagined what a Reddit moderator and Discord moderator sounded like, it was this guy. It sounded like him. But he was in there so often, and since I was in there quite often, I didn't really care too much, and eventually I was like, yeah, he's fine. Turns out, about 3 months later, there was an announcement in the server saying, hey, this server's gonna close down in about like a week or so. And so I got to hear all about how this mod harassed people in the VCs when he was alone with women VTubers. And not only that, he hung out with some of the women VTubers at a con and harassed them there too. So, being like her like main mod, bro. Wow, who would have thought? I know, right? The guy that struck me as a Reddit mod. Who would have fucking thought? And so, that guy pretty much made it to where Froggy felt too bad to keep, like, among other things, like, most out of the 214 VTubers there, bro.
Fedora wearing is strong with this.
Yeah, out of like the 214 VTubers there, like not a single fucking person there. Like 80% of them did not care about Froggy, and like this was Froggy's server, so I was like, they didn't care to come in and say hi or do whatever until like fucking Camilla was there and stuff. So with the mod thing happening, and also just the fact that most people in that server are just fucking clout chasers, especially because Froggy has such a big network of people, they just were clout chasing all the time. She decided to close the server. It lasted like 4 months, bruh. It was an okay server, I will say, but oh, Jesus Christ, sipping Coke cans for real. I don't even want to get started, bro. It was insane. It was definitely a very... I think the funny thing is, me returning to streaming might have been around the time that server closed. Because I think I just came back because I was like, just done. I don't know. Maybe I was bored. I think I was mostly bored, to be honest with you. I was supposed to be saving money during that time, but I don't think I was. What an interesting time. Dude, that literally is like, needed to distract yourself. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't, you know, okay, it was necessary to distract myself. But the reason why I joined that server wasn't really like, oh, I need something to do, let me do it. It just so happened to be at that time. And then I think when it ended, it wasn't the direct cause of me returning to streaming, but I think when it ended, I had more time to think about streaming and going, I should probably stream again. Got too tempted anime when we need attention. I mean, there were a lot of people on that server that came in on a daily basis, bro. A lot of names I remember. Oh, Lulu Lasso. If you guys know, I raid her sometimes. I literally met her through that VC. That's actually the reason why I know her. So that I met her through there. You want to know another person I met through there? A little VTuber called Cha Cha Chilla. Which, if you guys aren't absolutely glued to Twitter for the last 2 years, bro, like I have, is a person that has a lot of bad things against them within the recent years. It wasn't while she was in that server, but she's had a really bad time. Lulu, the cowgirl VTuber? Yes, the cowgirl VTuber. Yes, her. The one that kind of sounds like Nimmy Nightmare. Dude, I feel so bad because she gets it so often, and I also did it, bro. I joined the VC. I thought about it, and I was like, no, I won't say it yet. But I think after like the second time seeing her in the VC, I was like, has anyone ever told you? Has anyone ever told you that you kind of sound like Nimmy Nightmare? Dude, I feel so bad. She gets it all the time, bro. Lulu's so chill. I love Lulu. I feel bad because the only connection I have with her is through that stupid Chud server, bro. I would like to hang out with her eventually and maybe play a game or two, but it might be too late. It might be too late because I think the last time I raided her, she might have not remembered who I was. Cha-cha drama. Yeah, that one. If you know what I'm talking about. Who else did I meet through there? There was another VTuber I met through there that was very chill. Dude, I'm going to tell you this right now. If I feel like she's like the carbon copy of Booga. If somehow Booga got an even quieter but in cuter voice, bro. Genuinely, this person was Booga and even had the humor of Booga to where because I was bored in there and there was like maybe 3 other people in there plus her. It literally was Booga, but just had a quieter voice. And everything else was basically her. I remember playing chess with her just because we were bored. And we started making jokes. And bro, she was so funny. I remember trying to invite her to a collab one time, but she was on hiatus for, I think, school. I think she came back, though. Her name is Sana? Sana? I think it is. I should be following her. Sana something. I might be able to find it in my DMs. She was low-key really entertaining. But the thing is, I think I became friends with her near the end though. So I didn't really get a whole lot of chances to hang out with her. Yeah, Sanaman. Oh yeah, she was getting a new job around the time I reached out. When did I reach out? I asked her to play Repo on 09/6/2025. 09/06. Wait, was that the collab that I got sick for? I don't remember. I don't remember. But she was so cool. It genuinely would be so funny. I think she did return to streaming recently. It would be so funny to get her in a collab with Booga. I actually think that would be a beautiful collab. I'm not even joking. Oh yeah, wait, she streamed like a couple days ago. Hold on. I actually could just show you guys her voice, bro. Hold on.
TV for 15 minutes, that's a while. That's a while. Yeah, I guess you could use the on TP. That would be kind of a war though, right? Like some people want TP and they're like, no.
Are you guys seeing the vision, bro?
No, on TP. No, TP. A computer will explode.
Who designed? Dude, she must have gotten this recently because I don't remember her having this VTuber model back then. Wait, how long is the stream? Oh, the stream's 2 hours. She's also an oh, is that TFT? Hold on. I might have to play TFT with her one time, bro. She's also an artist as well. Hold on. Check this shit out, bro. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Actually, look at this, bro. It's so cute. So cute. Do you play TFT? I used to play TFT way back, and then I recently played it again during like one stream where I tried to play a bunch of competitive games in one stream.
I heard you asking something about prices down here.
So cute.
There's no read, but I still did Discord.
I think she does get to a higher pitch than Booga does and gets a little bit louder at sometimes, but it's a very similar vibe. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And now that she's back to streaming, I'd be interested in saying hi. Oh yeah, she used to be PNG. I remember this. She used to have.
Oh, I'm so
not PNG. What is it?
Whoops. Sorry. You're fine. I'm being goofy.
Anyways, yeah. This person. Even though she looks innocent, it's the same way that Booga looks innocent. Where you're like, this is an innocent little gremlin that we must protect. And then you low-key get her into a stream and she says the most diabolical shit, bro. It's actually the same. I remember because we were playing chess and I think... I don't remember what started the bit, but she eventually was like, I'm so hungry I could eat and then she would take my horse, and then I genuinely thought that was the funniest line delivery of all fucking time, bro. I thought that was awesome. I remember that joke to this fucking day, bro. I barely remember much from that server, but I definitely remember that. I remember her and Lulu Lasso. I don't remember who else was in that server. I can't remember much else from that server. Oh, I did remember I sent her my my rigger because I think she was having problems getting her thing rigged, but I guess she's got it now. I want to see if I could scroll in my DMs to find that part of my life that I was in that server. Oh, I have my DMs with Lulu.
The portal to a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. 0513 was the last time I talked to her about a piece of art that she uploaded. And then 0601 was the last time I sent her something. I sent her literally nothing except for Fang's Twitter. So I must have been in a VC, or maybe she raided or something, and I sent her something. I don't remember. What is this DM? What the fuck is that? Evil.zip. I am not downloading that, little bro. I don't even remember what that is.
Do not danger.
Do not the danger, bro. And then, okay, there's not many DMs after that. So maybe I must have not DM'd anybody that was in that server. Oh, you know what? No, not. I don't think so. Yeah, I can't find anything else. I mean, obviously, if I DM'd someone, that means I was interested in talking to them. So I guess the only two people I was interested in talking to in that server were was Lulu and Sana. I guess. I don't even know where my DMs with Froggy are. Wait. Pause, champ. Oh, wait. No, there they are. I joined the server. I found the DM where I joined the server. I joined the server on 02/08/2025. So it was actually February 8th that I joined that server. Which means I was probably on fucking Valentine's Day 2025. Hanging out in a VTuber server. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, I remember now. The server was meant to be a collab server. It was meant for Froggy to easily be able to add the whole server and say, hey, like, I want to do this game or this game, and then people would just join in. People would, like, apply to join in. That was what the whole point of the server was. But I guess it didn't go out well. Networking server? No, I mean, it mostly was just for her, I guess, to make these events. Oh, yeah, I do remember her saying something like, it is for her to make events, but people other than her are allowed to plan events. Dude, yeah, that's... I don't know how. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I got any one of you mods in a VC and you sounded like a Discord Redditor, I think I would have blocked you, unmodded you, and got rid of you on everything. It always will turn out the exact same way. I'm sorry. Genuinely, I think it's just like the moment I hear it, it's just there's no way you are a good person. I'm sorry. There's no way. It's like it's just easier for me to just click delete. I do remember sending... Oh, this is a W message by... Oh, wait, no. I was talking to her about some art that she uploaded, and she's like, oh, yeah, it's super cheap, so it's really good for the price, but it took like 5 months to get it. And so I sent her this GIF. I said, yikes, and then sent her this. And then she said, oh no, our table, it's broken. And I replied with, I eated it. Ozzy had so much Riz back in the day. Holy, bro. But dude, Lulu is honestly so fun. I really should have invited her to a collab, bro. What am I doing? Now it's been too long. I don't even know if I would get a collab. Why did people ever talk to you? I don't even know. The funny thing is, I don't think a single person in that server recognized who I was. I don't, because, okay, to be fair, back then it was before my big VTuber dono, but I think back then I had...
Chat and hope you guys keep well even though you got a handle.
Bye, Al. Hold on, let's see how many subs I had back then. I might have only had like 15K. All I remember is that the only person that knew what I did for my content was obviously Missy. Or, sorry, Froggy. I call her Missy. Well, I guess she wanted everybody to call her Missy, to be fair. Let's see, when was that? 08. Oh, this isn't going to be helpful. This is not going to be helpful at all. This is just how many I gain. Advanced mode? Question mark? Whoa. Wait, this is a cool screen. I've never used this before. What the hell is this? I've never used this before. Whoa, it's got all kinds of stats on here, bro. And it's also lagging. Oh my god, it's so laggy. It's so laggy, bro. Holy. Oh, now it's good. Now we're good. Now we're good. Low-key new. What should I expect? You should expect not to have any good content here. If you're here for donations, you're gonna be really sad. If you're here for me, you're gonna be really happy. That's about it. Hold on, let me see. Can I find out when I hit certain milestones on YouTube? I actually don't know. Damn, I'm sad. I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to find the... I actually never knew that YouTube just straight up doesn't show you when you hit certain milestones. I wonder if I could look up YouTube Analytics. YouTube Analytics. Brother, I keep typing extra letters for some reason. Achievements, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I could see that. Oh, wait, I can. I can. Let's go. This random website. Okay, hold on. It's very vague, though, I will say. So what was that? February of 2025? February of 2025, I had about 12K subscribers. So yeah, not only did no one recognize me, but of course they fucking wouldn't, bro. Of course nobody would recognize me, bro. It makes sense. It made sense. I think I did tell people what I did if they asked, but I never was one to be like someone just talking and then I go, I donate to VTubers. Just randomly. I never really did that. So I kind of just like kept quiet unless I just acted as if I was just randomly joining a server with, you know, nobody I knew. So I would just be like, yo, what's up? Hold on. Yearly estimated earnings. Wait, hold on. Is this right? Wait, I actually have the ability to check how correct these are. Fucking platinum prescription, bro. Fuck this. Yearly estimated earnings. Okay, wait. How correct is this? I've never really looked at these before. But oh fuck, my music. No, my music. That's fine. That works. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Yearly estimated earnings. I do like the fact that it goes up to 9K though. That's definitely not right. That is definitely not right. But also going as low as 500 is also crazy not right. 2025. We made 5K. So actually, you know what? If we look at the direct middle of these two averages, it's kind of correct. It's a little bit off. It's a little bit too high. Like, this is assuming if we went directly in the middle, it's assuming like a 5.9K, and I got 5.3. So it's a tiny bit off, but honestly, it's pretty damn close. That is pretty freaking close. Wait, hold on. Does that mean I get to see Mr. Beast? Okay, I don't even know what I expected. If I was to look at them... Dude, imagine your lower end being 11 mil. Imagine your lower end being $11 million. That's crazy. That's insane. Wait, we have 68 videos? Wait, hold on. Wait, that's awesome. Wait. Oh my god, we have 68 videos. In between two numbers is incredible. Wait, that also means that I've never had 67 because I uploaded a video and a short at the same time. Damn. Monthly earnings? Hold on, is the monthly earnings correct? Come on, one more. 68 videos with 2 good videos. It's counting all the shorts. So if we ignored all the shorts, then we really only have... Okay, this would be 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 35 videos, and one of them is good. One of them's a banger. 35 video... Every 1 in 35 videos is a banger. Let's get this right. So we only have to upload 30 more videos before we get another banger, chat. We should be good. Hold on. I wanted to see if this was right. 42 to 66 on the monthly earnings side. This has got to be wrong because of how volatile my earnings is. The last 28 days would be about a month. 522. Yeah, it's... Oh, wait, no. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, wait, actually. It's severely underestimating it. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Oh, what if I look at actual months? July. Oh, because July has just started. Duh. I was like, why is it so small? Averages across the 12 months. Oh, yeah. Could I just see that? Can I just see average across 12 months? 565. 428. Why did it switch from a line Why did it switch from a bar graph to a line graph? What? Okay. Interesting. 428. I mean, it's kind of correct. It really depends because there's ups and downs. Like, I could post to literally nothing, but YouTube would randomly boost my... Yeah, look. So, I obviously, I posted a video, so it goes up a little bit, right? And then it goes down, and it averages around here. But every once in a while, for no reason at all, YouTube will just start posting my video a lot and then come back down. I don't know why it goes through these waves, but it does this all the time. Let me show. Look at these. Look at this. There's a random wave right here with no uploads. There's a random wave right here with no uploads. Obviously there's a video here, but look at this. Random wave but no upload. It's really weird. I don't know how it bases these, but I guess. There's one recently. I'm wondering if the recent one had anything to do with my stream. I don't know, because I did stream and then suddenly it had an uptick. I don't know. But sometimes it just... My guess is that... Never mind, I have no good guess. I literally don't know how this fucking website works. I have no idea. I only know how to make content, and I can understand why content could be bad. Did you stream on YouTube? I did do a YouTube stream. I did a rare donation stream on YouTube just to see how it goes. It did get a slight bit more viewers than my Twitch stream, but it wasn't that far off, I will say. For a very first Twitch YouTube stream, it did go it did go for bar with Twitch. Yeah, it was a multi-stream. It was a multi-stream. I'm wondering, actually, if instead of multi-streamed, if I randomly just streamed on YouTube and did that, and then I had all the Twitch people come over, would it be like 80 viewers? Because that'd be kind of crazy. Usually to be expected from YouTube. Yeah, YouTube... Okay, Twitch always has a problem pushing out its streams, but YouTube is even worse, bro. YouTube is even fucking worse. Minimum 60? I think so. I wish I could do it the other way around. Or I could get like... I could have a YouTube be funneled over to here. Not that they would stay though, because we're not doing donation streams, let's be honest. Highlight my message. Well, there you go, big man. There you go. That's kind of why I'm not pushing... Medicated, explain please. Hi, boo. I got my Adderall. I got my Adderall for my ADHD. I've had it before. I've been off of it for about a month and a half. Wait. Yes, a month and a half. I'm on drugs. I was looking at analytics again, as I normally do. He's a junkie. Oh my gosh. Hi, boo. I was also talking about the collab earlier. I was talking about what's happening on Saturday and shit. I was talking about how I'm kind of worried that Mystic Light has not replied or said or added any of her friends so far. So, we'll see, though. We'll see. You never know. You haven't taken your meds in a month and a half? Yeah, so the last time I took I took my last pill the day I came back from vacation. And since it was like such a chaotic time, I ended up forgetting to order more meds when I was still medicated. And then when I'm not medicated, bro, I shut down. I don't remember things. I forget all the time. It's a pain in the ass. And I end up just not ordering. I end up just not reordering shit all the time just because of how bad it is. And then randomly one day I randomly got a thing of motivation and I ordered some. And then I had a problem where my pharmacy didn't have the ingredients to make it. So they pushed off my medication for about 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. So I had to wait even longer, but I finally have it, bro. It sucks so much, man. I want to remember shit. I know, but that's what the meds come in, bro. The meds. I suck ass with motivation. That's my other problem. That I don't have a lot of, like, I know a lot of ADHD people have that one thing where they have a sudden urge to do something like specific. Like, I had one friend that had some severe ADHD where one time she literally in the middle of class stood up on the desk because she needed to touch the ceiling. And I was like, bro, that's crazy. But I only have like the other side effect parts where it's just like, I am extremely unmotivated and my brain has so many fucking voices in it that I end up being paralyzed a lot of the time. Like paralyzed with choice. Even on things I want to do, I can't do it. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And then I found out that I had ADHD and then I have drugs and now I'm good. She wanted to Orofarb. Yeah, she was a crazy person. She also definitely had a crush on me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She definitely had a crush on me. You keep forgetting about your food. That's different. That's a stream thing. And also, Adderall does not help with that problem because Adderall has a side effect where it makes you not hungry. It doesn't make you nauseous to where you don't want to eat. It just makes you not hungry. So it doesn't help with that problem at all. But I make sure to eat because I will say an ordinary person that just is on their computer all the time would definitely have a problem trying to remember to eat. But because I'm on Adderall, I end up working out a lot. It makes me to where, like, it's impossible to live without eating. Because you need fucking energy, bro. You will feel hungry, even through the Adderall. Makes you too locked in. Exactly. Dude, you have no idea how fucking, like, for people that don't understand, like, people have inner voices, right? But my inner voice is so fucking annoying, bro. It's so annoying that sometimes it pisses me off. I can literally simulate an entire fucking conversation in my head before it happens, which sometimes I will say has helped in the past, where it's helped me with conversations that I wasn't ready for. And I'm like, oh, I literally prepared with this in my brain. But sometimes, you only remember one singular phrase from a song, and now for the next 30 hours, your brain will repeat that one phrase in your head over and over again, no matter how much you tell it to stop. It genuinely is annoying to the point of tears. And sometimes, like, you come home, your house is dirty as fuck. And you're like, I genuinely, there's not a single a neuron in my body that wants to do anything useful today. And I won't. I will simply sit in my chair and go, I need to do this, and this. But since I have so many things I need or want to do, I will instead do literally nothing. I have had times where I've been sitting in my chair doing nothing. I'm not even playing video games, because if I was playing video games, then I'm not doing, you know, chores. But I don't want to, you know... I have so many chores to do. I guess I'll do fucking none, is what my brain would do. I was just stop listening to music for a while because I couldn't take it anymore. Man. That's me every single day. Turns out, normal functioning humans do not actually have that problem. Yeah, I didn't know I had ADHD for the longest time because I thought everybody was like this. Turns out, not everybody's like that. I stay up and work until 5 a.m. I also, to be fair... all of those symptoms aside, I just thought, I was like, whatever. I could also just be a lazy bitch, right? It wasn't until I told my doctor that energy drinks sometimes make me sleepy that he was like, that's not how that works. He's like, you might have a little bit of ADHD. Yeah, apparently if you drink, yeah, because I had the capability of drinking a Ghost that had 200 milligrams of caffeine and then going, I'm kind of bored, I'm going to go to bed. And I could easily go to bed. Yeah, apparently you're not supposed to be able to do that. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to give you energy. Enough to literally go work out. Like people drink that as their pre-workout. And yet I was able to go to sleep with it. A lot of people have the same thing. I recommend talking to your doctor. I do recommend that.
I'm fucking the dog.
I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that. Thankfully, I don't have that. Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty bad. That's why you saw me drinking caffeine all the time, is because the amount of caffeine I needed in order for it to actually not make me tired, but yet still not make me have a crash was diabolical, bro. I would have a, like, Monster or a Ghost in the morning, and then for stream, I would be drinking Gamer Supps the entire time. That would actually be what I do. But now, when I drink energy drinks or have Gamer Supps, I actually get energy. Like, right now, when I'm talking super fast and being super energetic, it's because I had a Ghost before I got here. I had a Ghost, I even went and worked out, and then I showered, and then I'm still have energy, bro. Because that's how energy drinks are supposed to work. Metabolism is shredding that caffeine. I don't even know, man. I don't know. Something in my brain is fucked up. We already knew that, to be honest with you. But I will say, I don't recommend getting Adderall other than for its purposes. But bro, the symptoms of Adderall cannot even be described as symptoms, bro. They are gifts. Because not only does it make you not as hungry, so you don't end up eating as much, but also it makes you thirsty as fuck, so you end up drinking a lot of water. I'm pretty sure it's because they mix it, they mix the XR version, which is the extended release. They mix that with salt, by the way. But even the normal kind makes you thirsty. So you end up drinking water and not eating more than you need to. So you end up living a really healthy life, I will say. Of course, if you don't need ADHD meds and you take Adderall, I'm pretty sure it gives you the opposite effect where you suddenly become... you suddenly get ADHD. You get zoomies, or so I've heard. You go really fast. Your brain goes too fast, dare I say. It happens. I ended up cleaning out my whole fridge, though, so that's nice. It feels nice. I'm glad to be back on it. My last ADHD meds were so bad, like if I stopped taking them, I'd get a massive migraine. That's one thing I'm really glad about, is that I am not on a big milligram. I'm on 5 milligrams. But I do have to take 2 a day, so I guess I'm technically on 10 milligrams. But I'm on 5 milligrams, bro. So whenever I forget to take Adderall or like, you know, I went a month and a half without it, I just don't get headaches. And even if I did, I usually just blame it on caffeine and I end up taking like an Advil or ibuprofen and then it just goes away. I look up symptoms of Adderall and got a suicide hotline. Wait, what? What are the symptoms of Adderall? What? Why does it appear like that? Why does it? Wait. Why the fuck does symptoms of Adderall... Maybe one of the symptoms is like depression? I know you're not allowed to take it if you have anxiety. Because it does like, you know, I guess increase anxiety in some people. Think you're trying to kill yourself? Looking up the symptoms of Adderall? How? Yeah, it says sleep disturbances, which at that point, it's basically saying it's giving you energy. So obviously, gastrointestinal distress, dry mouth, stomach pain, nausea. I've never had nausea or constipation with this at all. Then again, I'm not on a high milligram dosage, so maybe it gets worse as you get more. Dry mouth. That was the thing. Dry mouth. So it does make it... It does do that to me, but I just end up drinking a lot of water for it. Overdosing? I mean, I didn't look up symptoms of Adderall overdose, though, so why does it automatically assume that? Increase heart rate or add a mild rise in blood pressure. It's basically just describing what, like, caffeine should do to you. Increases your blood pressure. Yeah, no shit. Anxiety, nervousness, and irritability. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's that's what it does cause, and that's why you're not allowed to take it if you have anxiety. Luckily, the only reason I have had anxiety in my life is because of my ADHD overthinking things. So the moment that inner, you know, the inner voice like shuts the hell up, I stop overthinking things and I end up having the opposite effect where I actually get less anxious. I used to be super anxious, like driving on a highway I've never driven on, but whenever I am on meds, bro, I'm actually chill. The higher the med, the worse the ADHD. I mean, I think... See, what my doctor said is that what they do is they start on a low dosage, and if you need more, then they increase the dosage. That's how they do it. Because you can't really diagnose ADHD like directly as much as you could, like, I don't know, a common cold or whatever. My low dosage was 85 milligrams. Your doctor started you on 85 milligrams? You started on that? Your doctor fucked you in the ass, bro. Violently. Then I went to 100. No, bro. That's probably why it doesn't work. Dude, you're supposed to start on 5 or 10. Dude, if your doctor immediately gave you 85, that's probably why it doesn't work. It was doing too much. Dude, you gotta sue your goddamn doctor, bro. That's crazy. Dude, 85 is some shit that people that are like 5 years in and they slowly work their way up. It went for like a month. Yeah, they usually give it out for a month, but dude, 85. I think your doctor was trying to kill you, bro. What the fuck? Why would he start you on 85? Dude, never go to that doctor again. Dude, I think that doctor thought you were like a like one of his drug dealers, bro. Maybe he's got a fucking network and he confused you with somebody. I wasn't allowed to operate heavy machinery while on it. Yeah, because they basically gave you like actual drugs. I mean, like, I know it's always been drugs, but they practically gave you full on, like, they might as well have given you meth. That's, dude, what? Yeah, I can't even believe I can't believe he did that. I think he was tired of getting so many people with ADHD in his office and he wanted to just fucking get them killed or some shit. A distant cousin to meth. His actual words. At that dosage? Yeah, man. Oh my god, this is probably why it doesn't work for most people. I wonder if their doctors just jump to a high dosage or some shit. I don't think there's a single thing I could have told my doctor for them to even consider above 15 milligrams. I could have told them I was in the worst possible state imaginable, and they would have never even handed me 20. Ever. Oh my god, your doctor sucks, bro. I have a high as fuck drug tolerance. Well, now you do. Because everything you take after 85 milligrams will be nothing. If you didn't have one before, you do have one now. I have no idea what you said to your doctor. I can't believe 85 milligrams is even an option, bro. Because I feel like if you get to 50 milligrams and it isn't working, then you're on the wrong path. I don't think 85 milligrams should be given to anybody. Ever. Bro, that's crazy to me. The fact is, he gave you 100. He gave you 85. You said it's not working, and he gave you 100. That's... I was getting withdrawals while taking it. Yeah, anybody would. When they get that amount of milligrams out of nowhere, even 1 minute off of this stuff would be a huge decrease. I don't get withdrawals because that's only 5 milligrams. So whenever I'm not off of it, it's like my brain goes, oh, it's whatever, you know? Dude, that's crazy. That's it. Oh my god. Your doctor fucked you. 30 morning, then 25 night. Dude, that's not even gonna do anything anymore. Why would he do it then? Even that's still high, but at that point, he already killed you. Dude, you should have sued the guy. Holy shit. Oh my god. They don't make 100. Yeah, I can imagine why they don't make 100. Even looking it up, bro, the XR doses, which is the one that you take 1 a day. So if you were to take 2 a day, it's actually half of this. The average doses, the typical one, is 20. So if you were to half that, it's 10. Brother, I don't think... You should have looked that up. I don't think I've ever been given 85 milligrams of anything ever. If a doctor was to hand me that many milligrams of anything for whatever scenario, I would have looked that shit up, bro. Because, like, that's crazy to me. I did a lot of research beforehand because I was a little worried. Because my parents never liked that kind of drug stuff. So they always said it was like, oh, it's going to turn you into a fucking zombie. So I was like, oh, okay. So I did a bunch of research on it. They said that they would be okay with it as long as I did research on it. But it was called FoQuest. Yeah, they sent you on a fucking FoQuest, bro. I mean, it looks like it's just another XR, which is just extended release. Yeah, I mean, it's just another brand. Everybody uses... I mean, there's a bunch of different brands, bro. Oh my god, yeah, the FoQuest availability is only 25, as the lowest 25. Up to 70 milligrams a day for children and adolescents and 100 milligrams a day for adults. Is FoQuest not as powerful or something? Why is FoQuest MG so high? Because of the unique multi-layered bead technology. What the fuck? This capsule releases only 20% of its dose immediately, while the remaining 80% is slowly released up to 16 hours. That doesn't explain anything. The normal XRs do that. That doesn't mean it needs to be up to 100 milligrams. $45, $85, etc. And now I'm at 100 milligrams. FoQuest is a new drug that's only in Canada, so I don't think anyone is gonna respond with experiences. Oh wait, this was posted 7 years ago. So it's a Canadian drug, bro. I've been on FoQuest 100 milligrams for several months after switching from 85. I've been on 72. I started with Ritalin. Most important thing, very few people take 100 milligrams of FoQuest in Toronto, and I suspect the situation is similar to the rest of Canada. Most pharmacies will need to special order it, bro. So be proactive about refills. You may need to wait a couple days. The main issue with FoQuest is that it has some gaps in the coverage for me in the morning and often, but I do prefer taking a single pill. It seems like this is a Canadian thing. The only answer I'm getting is that it's because it releases throughout the day, but I used to have a 10 milligram one that released throughout the day, bro. What? They are narco grade. Yeah, bro. They sure are. It's only approved in Canada and is only for adults 18 plus. Bro, this is just fucking drugs. This is actually just doing drugs. I can't see this in any other light other than they are just actually giving out drugs right now. I can't see any answer as to why it's 100 milligrams. Health Canada approved a higher maximum dosage of FoQuest compared to others. Why? Why'd they do that? Hold on, I'm reading it. I'm trying to find this. Phenidate formulations because okay, hold on, let me read this again. Health Canada approved a higher maximum dose of FoQuest compared to others to other methylphenidate formulations because it has a lower absorption rate. Okay, so it absorbs slower, so they're okay with having a higher milligram dosage. But this still doesn't make any sense though. If it works within like over 16 hours, but still that's 100 milligrams in 16 hours. Am I going insane right now? Is this methylphenidate? Hold on, let me see. Mine's amphetamine. Amphetamine. Mine's amphetamine. Mine's an amphetamine, bro. Dude, yeah, mine's an amphetamine. They're saying something like methylphenidate. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yours is worse. Okay, hold on. Versus amphetamine. For ADHD. Amphetamines tend to be slightly more potent and longer lasting, whereas methylphenidates act faster and often has a milder, more tolerable side effect profile. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. So it is different. So amphetamine is stronger. Hold on. There's a Reddit thread about this. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody immediately said, can anyone explain this in dumb people terms? I'll have a go. Neuron cells in the brains have gaps between them called a synaptic cleft. So to send signals between neurons, the brain uses neurotransmitters, dopamine, serotonin, blah, 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 blah. To send a signal to neuron B, neuron A releases a squirt of dopamine into the gap. Neuron B picks up the dopamine and carries on the signal. To ensure neurotransmitters aren't wasted, neuron A will reabsorb them from the gap over time and cart them off for other useful brainy functions. Basically, both recycles the neurotransmitter and avoids signaling overload. What reuptake inhibitors do is they essentially reduce the reabsorption, so the neurotransmitter hang around longer in the gap and give good old neuron B a better chance of detecting the signal and carrying it forward. Now, ideally, what should happen is as you grow up, the brain calibrates all these things so adequately amounts of neurotransmitters are released and reabsorbed to achieve optimal, efficient signaling. Sadly, this goes a bit askew in peeps with ADHD, so we use meds to try and correct the inefficient process. I hope that makes some kind of sense. Can try and explain further if not, but it's not. Oh, okay. Hope that's a YouTube video. I don't care to watch a YouTube video. Amphetamine class stimulants are more aggressive in that more extracellular dopamine is present in the synaptic cleft. But when it comes to diversity, that is the human brain, it is also possible that methylphenidate, in theory, could have a more aggressive effect in some individuals. If you want to dive into the rabbit hole, here's a paper that discuss and review other current understandings of pharmacology in the methylphenidate and then amphetamine classes of stimulants for ADHD and other psychotic. So it basically is just they do the same thing, but one of them needs a higher milligram. Okay, so actually maybe you aren't fucked. Before that, I genuinely thought they gave you 100 milligrams of amphetamine. And I'm like, at that point, I think they need to be, they actually need to be arrested by the government. Like, that is a full-on drug dealer that you got your drugs from, bro. Is it that much weaker? I can't see anybody saying a direct, like, times by times, but apparently the methylphenidate is definitely weaker. But apparently it gets absorbed over a longer period of time, and I don't know. Apparently in some people, it just depends on the individual. So what should have happened is after that guy gave you 100 milligrams of methylphenidate and it didn't work, he should have switched to Adderall. He should have switched to amphetamine or whatever it's called. Because if one of them didn't work, he has to try the other one. That's what the whole point is of having two different ones, that some individuals can only really... Oh, some individuals only react to one and not the other. Ain't gonna go back to it. Yeah, I wouldn't. If you're chill with it now, I wouldn't go back. But I don't know what your doctor is really on about. I was on another, but don't remember their name. Maybe that was it. Maybe they did. If it was a lower milligram amount, it probably was that. I just know it wasn't Adderall. Yeah, I got classic. Oh, El Clasico, you know? El Clasico Adderall, bro. I don't know. It just seems to be the normal one. Works for me. 5 milligrams, that's all I need. That's all I need, bro. 30 milligrams morning, 25 milligrams at night. Sheeshers, bro. Ritalin. That's what they're actually talking about in here. Apparently, Ritalin is the methylphenidate of the US. Apparently, Ritalin is also one that's in Canada, but Canada only has that one that he took. Like, the US does not have that option that bro said. Yeah, Ritalin is what FoQuest is. But FoQuest is not in the US. It's a Canadian thing. Which is probably why your Canadian doctor wanted it. I'm gonna be honest, I think your Canadian doctor might have been biased. Or it's cheaper. It could be cheaper because it's from Canada. Maybe that's the case. Why did I look like that when drinking water? Holy sheeshers. They were not cheap. Well, that milligram amount, probably not. Well, how expensive were they? And did you have insurance? Oh, wait. You're not US. $54 to 80% off. Ugh. Yikes. My current meds for 60 Then again, I have insurance, so insurance always pays for a majority of my Adderall. But what's left, I don't know what percentage they pay for, but whatever's left over, it's only about $30 for me. 54 was after the discount. Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me. I don't know what kind of insurance stuff you got going on up there, but all I can say is that insurance paid for a partial of mine, and I don't know what amount it originally was. I'm assuming it's some fucking huge amount, bro. Because every medicine over here costs $1 billion unless you have insurance. It probably is some shit like $300 or whatever. Through my parents' work. So okay, so you do have insurance. Because that's what my insurance is too. Is normal work insurance. That's still pretty expensive. I'm gonna guess that maybe he did give you a higher dosage than he should have, but because from what I was reading is that people do start like the milligram versions of what was it? Of FoQuest. People said that they got started on 50, then went to 75, 85, then 100. So I still think he was in the wrong for starting you at 100. It is what it is. Things happen. Heard a bunch of stuff about the US being mad at Germany about insulin being so cheap there. I would cry if a girl. Dude, the US is mad at the US. We are not mad at Germany. We're not even mad at the EU. Like if anything is cheap anywhere else, all we do is look at our own government and say, what the fuck? You guys are not to blame for having your guys' fucking priorities in the right place. I'm gonna be 100%. Dude, our insurance system is so fucking scammy and so horrible, but there's nothing we can do about it because they're the richest people around. Because of their scams. Their scams give them money, which makes it to where it's easier to scam. It's an infinite boulder that we can't get in front of. I mean, one guy got in front of it. He shot the insurance CEO, but that doesn't really change anything. Insurance is a scam. It is. It really is. There's no reason for most of it. Especially, it's like, yes, give us a portion of your paycheck for the rest of your life, and we might give you a discount when you start dying. Although, if you get an actual health like issue, like you're hospitalized, yikes, looks like we're gonna have to not pay for most of that. We also are gonna increase how much money you have to pay. If I was a horrid person at 1,000%,
we ain't paying for that
type shit. The only thing they'd pay for is like everyday stuff from a working man. The moment you get older and start having health issues, or God forbid you get a life-altering like disease at a young age, bro, they just fucking dip out. They're like, nah, fuck you. Oh, see you later. You're actually sick? Oh shit, we weren't planning for this. I know that's like our whole thing, but we were not planning for this. We're just gonna have to say fuck you. But if you want some Adderall, we got you, bro. You want Adderall? We got you. AETNA or United? I actually don't remember. Hold on, let me... Oh, my wallet's not with me. I don't remember which one I'm on. What the flying fuck is the point of health insurance, then? I think health insurance is when you die, right? Health insurance is when you die, I think, right? Am I crazy? Oh, wait, no. It is a medical inspection. My bad, bud. I was thinking of something else. Yeah, that's life insurance I was thinking of. Yeah, health insurance is literally... Here's the thing. Their purpose in a good, great world is that you pay for them every single paycheck, and then when you have a serious issue, they will basically spend the amount of money that you gave them and give it back in form of massive discounts, okay? But the problem is they're scummy. So they can very easily get away with the fact of just saying no to some things. Why? Oh, because they have money. Because they have your money, to be specific. They have your money. So they actually are powerful enough to use your money to say no thanks. Vultures. Exactly. That's why Luigi Mangione went after that CEO. Allegedly. But that's why he did it. I'm pretty sure he had ties to like a family member that was under health insurance or something. But I mean, that's just like how scummy they are. In a perfect world, health insurance wouldn't be a profitable enterprise. That's why it doesn't work, though. That's why we don't need it. It's because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, bro. It's like health insurance wouldn't be necessary because if we just saved all that money that we were giving to health insurance and everything was cheaper, we'd spend the same, if not less money on everything. But now we make everything expensive, but we give you a coupon if you give us this money. Like that, it's so annoying. We need to go after the rest, allegedly. It would never happen. There's always another person in line. There is always another person in line who will gladly take the money throne, bro. Gladly. Even if they watched the 10th people in front of them die viciously, they will gladly take that spot. Health coverage? Yeah, that's why health coverage is great. But we will never get health coverage in the US because freedom, rah, or some shit. Nothing is free. We make money here. Money.
Mr. Krabs' ass character.
Dude, not even Mr. Krabs is that evil, bro. Genuinely, Mr. Krabs ain't even that evil. Mr. Krabs is like petty crime, bro. It's not even pyramid scheme level of crime that they're up to, bro. Land of the free. So true. It is what it is. I mean, every country's got its own problems. I'm gonna be 100%. Every country's gonna have its own problems. Like, you will never have a problem in America if you are a working man. Yeah, I guess that's about to say. If you are a white guy and you're working a normal job, you will never have a problem other than depression. That's about it. That's about it. I can't say the same about most other people. I'm going to be honest.
Country, it exists. It probably has a problem.
Yep. It most likely has multiple problems. Genuinely, if another country seems like, oh, that's an amazing country, I bet it's so much better than mine. I guarantee if you asked a bunch of locals there, they would have a long list of things to say. Unless you were in China, then they would never badmouth them. They would never badmouth their country, which is also a red flag. Yeah, as long as you're a hardworking American, you can get away with having a very nonchalant, normal life. But God forbid anything happened to you. Like, speaking of China, did you see that dam? The what? Wait, did something happen in China? Is there a dam in China that broke or some shit? I didn't hear about this. China had a massive dam break? Wait, really? That's kind of crazy. For the amount of, like, upkeep that they do, that's kind of interesting. Is the dam's name Daniel? What? China dam break. Whoa. As of 23 hours ago. Oh, it's caused by a typhoon. Ah, that makes more sense. Caused by a typhoon? I could see that. Damn, Daniel. I low-key thought you were trying to make a happy birthday, Daniel bit. I thought you were trying to make a ReZero joke. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even connect the two words damn Daniel, bro. I was too busy thinking about happy birthday, Daniel. Those who know. Those who know. Lock in. Fake Gen Z. I genuinely probably would have caught on to that joke if it wasn't for the happy birthday Daniel bits that were so prevalent over the last, what, 2 months ago? I mean, I saw them everywhere and I thought they were so funny. I'm like, okay, to be fair, I feel like I hit the in-between, bro. I threaded the needle between generations where I watched YouTube and knew all those, like, you know, old generation YouTube bits, and I could probably remember like all of those. And like if I heard the audio clip of any of those, I would immediately recognize them. But I'm also in the generation where I am cooked by the new gen the new gen TikTok, you know? Did you watch Scene-Inners? No, I just recently, like, I hear Schlatt talk about it all the time. I kind of missed that generation by about, like, 5 years, I think. I'm pretty sure. Because if you really think about it, like, that's, like, Schlatt's generation. Schlatt is, like... How old is Schlatt? Like, 25, 26? He's 26, yeah. So I missed that generation by about 5 years. I'm gonna be honest. You missed Scene-Inners? I mean, he was probably still active by the time I was watching YouTube, but that wasn't my age range to watch, you know? Like, I was not in the age range to be watching him. Scene-Inners was my generation. How old are you, eh? We're only a month apart. That's just like, it's just not my generation. I'm gonna be honest. When I was on YouTube, I watched, like, the Gaming Beaver play Dinosaur Simulator 100 days in a row, bro. Like, that was the type of shit I watched when I was a kid. Or I watched Jacksepticeye do his outro for the millionth time. Like, that was what I watched. Scene-Inners was a much more adult content. Am I crazy? Scene-Inners is way more adult. I didn't even watch, like, the Vanoss crew back then. I should not have been watching YouTube at the age of... See, that's the thing. That's the difference, though. I was on YouTube, like... Then again, I don't think my frontal lobe really... I think my frontal lobe was really late to developing. I'm gonna be 100%. So I was probably way too childish to be watching that kind of guy on YouTube. I think I was genuinely... I was in my age range, you know? If not a little bit below it. Like, even the Vanoss crew, I remember stumbling upon, because I think I remember this. I was watching, like, Kwebbelkop and Jelly playing GTA, like, in those videos, and I think I accidentally, after a couple of those videos, stumbled on a Vanoss crew one, and I just didn't understand half the shit they were saying. Because that kind of group makes, like, a bunch of sex jokes or all that stuff, and as a kid, I just didn't understand most of it. I didn't understand most of it at all. However, I did used to be, at the time, I was in a friend group of people who made jokes like that, and I do remember not understanding most of those jokes too. I would just nod along. So maybe, yeah, maybe people in my generation definitely watched things like that. I just don't, I think I was, I feel like I acted too young, you know? I just didn't, I did not develop the way I should have. My first YouTube video was Super Mario Bros. Frustration. Oh my god, my family tried to stop me from watching it so many times. My first YouTube video. How did I even start watching YouTube? I don't even know how I would have even started watching it. I don't know. Maybe I could see it this way, because I think I knew how to use Netflix because I was watching Pokemon on Netflix. So maybe it was a... pipeline of Netflix to YouTube eventually. That might be my guess. I could not tell you my first YouTube video ever. I don't know how bro remembers that. I do not remember that. A RuneScape skit? Like, yeah, like I would never. I'd never. Like, to me, YouTube has just been around since forever, because I'm not older than YouTube is, if you think about it. Wait, am I? How old is YouTube? Oh my god, I'm the same age as YouTube. YouTube is 3 months older than I am. I was born 3 months after YouTube was. No, it's February. February of 2005, they uploaded the very first video, me at the zoo. Yeah, February. So YouTube has always been around since I've been around. So I can tell you right now, this was the first video I watched. I'm not clicking on this, bro. I guarantee that's a Rickroll. Oh my god, wait. Wait. Dude, this might have been one of my first instances of it. Wait, I remember how I started watching YouTube. I know how I started watching YouTube. That reminded me. The reason why YouTube was so natural to me is because it was my older siblings that showed it to me. I didn't discover YouTube. I was shown it. I remember the very first YouTube videos I ever watched, it's all flooding back to me now, are Vine compilations. That was one of the very first YouTube videos I ever watched because I was watching it with my siblings. It was Vine compilations. Oh my god, that brings me back. That brings me back. I remember there were so many, because I have a lot of siblings. I remember that me and my like 4 or 5 siblings would all crowd around the same like iPad and watch Vine compilations, bro. You're younger than my youngest brother. See, I'm just a youngin', bro. I remember specifically, there's a very popular Vine of a stormtrooper doing that one movement where he like thrusts his hips forward and his hands backwards. It's an old dance from way back, you know, from the Vine thing. I remember, the reason why I remember that is because I remember asking my siblings, like, why is that funny? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. I literally remember that. Dude, 20 seconds off. It's probably super easy to find. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's probably super easy. Stormtrooper Vine dance, maybe? Oh, immediately. This one right here. This one. This shit was so popular. 18 years ago. I got it right on the money, bro. Yeah, I definitely remember it was Vine compilations and try not to laugh videos, bro. Yeah, this was what was on there. And I always was asking, I was like, what's so funny about this? And my siblings had to be like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Dude, that was the fucking jokes back then. Can you remember? Brother, can you... That was what was funny back then. Is a stormtrooper doing that dance with some funny little music in the background. I remember, what's it called? Asdef movies? Like, that was my first instance of, like, animated content on YouTube. And I think from there, I couldn't tell you what my first, like, solo YouTube experience was. As a peak, yeah. My first, like, solo YouTube experience, I don't even know how I stumbled upon Jacksepticeye. Probably just from the For You page, I guess. Most likely what happened is I probably went on YouTube to watch, like, Minecraft. Because I remember I played Minecraft. And I watched my older siblings play Minecraft. So I probably went on YouTube to watch Minecraft. I remember I used to watch a YouTuber along with my sister called Poet Plays. Poet Plays Minecraft. He had a huge, long-lasting, like, dinosaur server. Because I love dinosaurs, so it was right up my alley, bro. Poet Plays Minecraft. Yes, here it is. I remember this was the shit, bro. This guy made me want to get the dinosaur mod in Minecraft so much, I was literally crying about it one time. But our computers back then were so bad, they could not run this. Let alone, you couldn't even find out how to... There were, like, no tutorials online to tell you how to do modded Minecraft, bro. Because back then, as of right now, if you try to mod Minecraft, there is a folder called mods in your Minecraft, like, folder. Back then, you had to make the folder and call it mod. And then you had to be very careful about where you got the mods. There was no CurseForge. Yeah, it was a huge pain. So no wonder, like, 12-year-old me couldn't find out how to do it, bro. This is very old. Please watch newer episodes. Aw. The Holy Relics, bro. Brother, this was... I can't relieve this. This was old Minecraft. I guarantee this is what I watched. Because look how long this series was, bro. I remember every single time I was just waiting for the next episode to come out. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and then when they kept updating the mod, bro. When they would update the mod, I was like so excited. because he would get the new updates and then he would look at them. 199. He didn't do 200, but he did 199. Whew. Hold on, let me see. He started this May 8th of 2012. And then went all the way to January 12th of 2014. 2 years. 2 years. So, oh wait, no, there's more. It just didn't load. Oh my god, wait, there's more. The playlist just stopped. There's 639 episodes. 639. Oh my. Whew. The Twitch mod loader. I actually don't recognize that. Twitch mod loader. What, is that for Minecraft? Oh, wait. I remember that. I never even correlated that. Was that actually through the Twitch website before they were big? The Twitch mod loader was CurseForge? Does it have anything to do with Twitch nowadays? Because that's a very similar... Yeah, that's the same thing. They used to be a mod loader. No, they're not the same? That's got to be the same. Am I crazy? That's the same exact logo, too. That has to be the same company. They were also a streaming site? Dude, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, they used to be both. Because I remember seeing this website for Minecraft downloads. Yes, I remember seeing this too. The like little release folders. Oh my gosh. Because I remember before this, you just had to like look up the mod and then scroll to the bottom of the page. There would be like 5 different pop-ups that all said download, and you had to make sure you actually got the right download. You had to be very careful about which one was real. Holy. Oh my god, yeah, this guy played for so long, bro. Sheeshers. But this used to be my shit, bro. Oh, you know who else I watched all the time? Shit, they used to have a modded server. There was like it's a duo. They used to have a modded server. It was a guy in a penguin skin. Fuck. Guy in a penguin skin, and there was another guy with him. Atlantic Craft. Oh my god, it's that. Oh my god. Holy crap. It was Atlantic Craft. Oh my god, wait, I forgot that Poet Plays had an intro. Wait, hold on. I have to go back to this. I forgot he had an intro. He had an intro of his Minecraft world. Oh my god, wait, it actually looks really chud nowadays. Dude, it was the best feeling in the world to see, bro.
Hello, people. It's Poet, and welcome to the dinosaur world. I am actually.
Welcome to the dinosaur world. Oh my brother, dude, that used to be so fucking awesome. Oh my god, whenever his dinosaurs would die, though, worst day of my life. Holy. Anyways, wait, do they still upload? Oh man, they still upload. Wait, oh, actually no, never mind. 1 year. Oh, they were doing some Minecraft brain rot, and then they gave it up to have a family. So you know what? That's based. I do remember. Didn't they get canceled? Didn't they get canceled for a little bit? Ethoslab has used the same texture pack. Oh no way. I want to see if I could find the original. Yes, it was the chicken guy. I remember that was this fucking Cole guy. It was the chicken costume. The original one I watched though was not the Tekkit series. It was like one of the most popular fantasy mods at the time. The one with like a big Hydra, if I remember correctly. I gotta remember what the mod was though. Maybe I could just go to their playlist. Wow, that is so many playlists. Oh, so they also did Jurassic Craft. That's probably how I found them, maybe, was through that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, the Pixelmon mod. I remember I was obsessed with the Pixelmon mod because of, like, these guys, probably.
Insane rabbit hole we've gone down
Dude,
today.
this is a very important rabbit hole, bro. It's so important. Crazy Craft! That's what it is! It's fucking Crazy Craft. This is Crazy Craft 2.0, though. Where's Crazy Craft 1.0? What the hell-y? I do remember the word Crazy Craft, though, because it was a crazy mod. It was an insane mod. Beijing Canadian. That was one that my younger brother actually watched all the time. I did not watch Beijing Canadian. Crazy Craft was peak. It was. I feel like this is not the right Crazy Craft, though. I feel like it was an older version. Atlantis Endeavors? Well, no, this is some animated shit. All I remember is that it used to be these two in almost every single episode. And then I think there's something happened, and I think one of them got canceled, and then they stopped making videos together. And it was really sudden. It was probably one of my first times ever experiencing internet like drama as a kid. I'm not even gonna lie. That's probably my first internet drama. Crazy Craft 3.0. Dude, how tough is that thumbnail, bro? How tough is that thumbnail? The words Crazy Craft and Optimus Prime fighting Godzilla. That's a tough thumbnail. Holy. I don't remember. It's probably one of his most viewed videos. You know what? If I went by most popular. Okay, no, the Minecraft parody would be about right. Oh my god, I remember this Minecraft parody. I remember when this came out, that was so peak. I would have been 11 years old when this dropped, bro. Sheeshers. 11 years old when these dropped. One has lore. Yeah, I remember it having lore and me being so invested in it. Oh my god, the Clash of Clans one, bro. I remember so many of these animateds. Dude, they're so cringe now. Like, it's totally kids content, but I was a kid. Oh my god, the girlfriend mod showcase. The Hunger Game. Oh my god, I remember that this had the worst intro ever. Dude, I do remember listening to this back then and thinking it was so tough. I used to think every parody was tough back then, but then I remember rewatching it not that long ago, and it had one of like the worst fucking... It's so bad. Least tough song I've ever heard in my life. It's so dumb. It really is. Yeah, I remember. I cannot. I'm just imagining my little Boulder self just jamming out to this, thinking this is the coolest thing ever. You know, I can't listen to this because it will show up in my mix playlist, bro. If this shows up in my mix playlist, I think I will cry. I cannot be having that showing up in my Minecraft and my YouTube playlist. Dude, it better not already be there. I just now realized how much this could completely fuck everything. Hold on. What the fuck is that? What the hell is that? And why does it only have 300 views? This is an AI image because, first of all, the cord makes no sense here. Goes here, goes around here, plugs in, but then there's also more cord down here. We are straight by. Bro, this randomly appeared on my For You page and I have to click it. But not only does it only have 300 views, but bro, it has a very interesting dog. Some guy just said, Bippy Chuppy, how do you do this? Oh, his name is Bippy Chuppy. Thumbnail clickbait AI slop. What do you have to say about that? What is clickbait? Can we get the hell out of here? Get the fuck out of here. Have you looked at the dog's legs? I mean, yeah, they're crossed. Dude, I feel like that would have been awesome. If somebody painted that picture, it'd be the toughest picture of known to mankind. But the fact that I see that it's AI and it's also fucked up like AI, I hate it. But if some guy actually painted that, I think it would be so tough. It'd be so tough. What the fuck? What? 13 million views? What is this?
I'm fucking the dog.
No!
I'm fucking the
Stop
dog,
fucking the dog!
I'm fucking that dog.
What? What? Some guy had to think this up. Who thought that some guy was watching credits and was like, you know, it would go really hard. Patrick on a seahorse. Made with a Kid Master, brother. Couldn't even get a normal editor. Oh, actually, no, this was 7 years ago, so it's fair. Holy. Whatever. Bro. Why is my For You page so cooked? My For You page is fucked. The full Angry Birds movie? It's just the full Angry Birds movie. How? I get copyrighted for anything, and there's a full Angry Birds movie. Is it actually, or does it like psych me out? Does it psych me out halfway through? Oh my god, it's the full Angry Birds movie. Why is that on my own page? What the fuck is that? No, I found something better. 314 views 2 days ago. I have to know. I can't take it. Pause. 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 Whoa! Oh! 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 Immediate speedrun racism. Holy! Why is a subscribe in the middle of nowhere? Oh? Oh. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa there. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Is this the... It is. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. What the fuck is this, bro? What is this? And why was it uploaded 16 years ago? Oh, wait, no, I've seen this. I've seen that before. I actually saw that before. I actually have seen that before. Pause. The ultimate masculine white girl playlist. Best pre-workout. Sigma approved. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's hear it. Brother, Walter's white fucking face appearing as Last Friday Night starts playing. Brother, holy shit. Wait, what's next? What's next? What's next? Dude, this be my playlist though. This is my playlist. Dude, you can't just fucking put Breaking Bad characters on screen, man. You what the, I mean, brother. Stop putting fucking... Why are the faces on screen? Dude, why are they all so doing... What is this image? Who is that? Oh my god. That one's not that tough. Brother. Why is Negan there? And why is the you could have easily made the photo the whole screen. That's a banger. That's a banger. This is not the Black Eyed Peas song that I would have picked, but you know what? Everything else is fine. Everything else I agree with. Adolf Hitler monster AI cover. Listen, I understand that it seems wrong, but sometimes curiosity might get the better of me. Guys, but what does it sound like? Guys, but what does it sound like though? What is it? Listen. But what does it sound like? Okay. That's about what I expected, honestly. That's about what I expected. That's about what I expected. 1 hour of bug music. Oh, bug. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my god, banger. Banger. Okay. What do we got? What the fuck? What is happening to my ears? Stop it! Where's my ears? Oh, no bugs! Bugs! Dude, curiosity just gets the better of me sometimes, bro. Read description. Okay. This video was made by me. It was made June 20th, 2026. This year. I have the original file and image. I'm not letting this go. Many people have been reposting this song and stating that it is theirs. So please, this is mine and original. Do not make profit off of this. And don't do stuff with it either.
King Julia! I'm going to sing this song for you. Come on, Mort. Not today, Mort. I don't want to, Mort.
It's a cover of Billie Jean and he's pissed people are stealing it. The original song's not even yours.
Shimon. I love Michael Jackson. He's my favorite. I love him. You like him too, King Julia? Please, man, I don't fucking care. She said, he was more like a beauty queen from a movie. They always tell me, be careful who you love. Like King Julia. And that's what you do. Oh, cause a lie becomes the truth. Billie Jean's.
Oh my god. I can't fucking do this, bro. I can't fucking do this. I can't. What the fuck is this, bro? Dude. Come on, man. This was on my what is this? What? What the 10 hours? What the fuck? This is not the type of music I would expect to hear when I get close to a Waffle House, bro. Brother, I see a Waffle House and boss music starts playing. What? Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Minecraft, but if I breathe, I get ripped in half? What? Oh, he's got an intro.
It's me again.
Mayday, we're going down!
Name?
Alright, you guys saw the title of the video. Let's get right into it.
Oh, okay, he's doing good. Oh, three. Dude, you're running out of time. You're running out of breath, little bro. You're running out of breath. Dude, you don't even have wood yet. Brother. Dude, this challenge ain't for you. I'm gonna be 100%. This challenge ain't. I don't know.
No. Oh my god!
Why did he turn into a South Park character? Why did he turn into fucking... Oh, was it Kyle? But no, I don't know what the main one is. I don't know. Kenny, that one. Bro, it actually was him.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Oh, hey. There you are. What? Just stop. Just stop it. You think rage baiting is funny or something? Seriously? Am I just a joke to you? You know what? Yeah. Sure. We can start over. Alright. Let's go home then.
When does she beat me with the metal pipe?
Did you really think it would be that easy?
Oh man, where's Where's the work put in? She didn't even make the normal metal pipe sound. She just used a fucking sound effect. Even I could have done better. That's so itching my head, bro. That's so itching my freaking head. What? Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's good. Brother, I think I'm just making it worse. I think I'm just making it worse, bro. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, it's the night. What?
Hello, everybody. My name is.
Okay. I'm running out. I'm running out of things. Now it's just music. It's just music. They run out. Wait, what?
You know, they send people here. They send people to work at Freddy Fazbear's. Great establishment. I mean, no, really, it's the best. They do it. They send people to work here, and the animatronics, they walk around at night, and you see, they don't tell you that. Bonnie won't tell you that, but they do. They walk around at night, and not only do they do that, but they actually jump scare you, and this is what they do. You see it, they jump scare you, and it's actually disgraceful. It's really disgraceful.
Brother, what the? What? What? What the fuck is this? Why does it have almost 400? Okay, I'm not even gonna give it the second. I'm not even gonna give it a second, bro. I'm not. What the fuck? Wait, what? What is that?
Fun running around a gym.
What is that creature?
Me now. Hey, crazy.
What is that?
You are so happy today. Yes, you are. Oh, you're a good girl. Popcorn's been having fun. We are in between shows at a school. We did a few already, and now we're waiting for the public to come in tonight. So I have a couple hours where Popcorn is bopping around everywhere.
Popcorn?
Stage. Oh, there she is. Just playing.
What is that thing? It looks.
She should come out the other side.
Is it like a mixture of like 5 different? What? That thing's not real. That's not real. That's not a real thing.
Here's Cupid. Cupid doesn't want to play today.
That's just a dog.
Okay. I was hoping they would wrestle.
Brother, what is this creature? Use slammy whammies as the primary method of locomotion. What? What? And nobody's gonna say what this creature is? What is this creature? What the fuck? Whatever, man. I'm running out. You know what? Let me just reload. Let me do a little reload and see what happens. Why does this have almost 2 million views? Why does it have 15 seasons of SpongeBob SquarePants?
I saved the patient. I deserve to be a
SpongeBob.
Okay. Brother. I can't fucking... Alright. I'm done. I'm done. Chat, I'm getting you out of here. Who's live right now? Is Calendar live? Check DMs? Hold on. What the hell? Nah, he ended? No! All he had to do was last a couple more hours. That's imaging my head. Who's live? Who's live? Who's live? Wait, Onyx is doing art right now? Wait, that's adorable. Wait, can we go say hi? Wait, I want to go say hi. She's doing art right now. This is rare. Dude, this is the first time in a long time I have not opened Onyx's stream and she's not playing FF14. Dude, this is so rare. I have to say hi. Hold on. Let me set up my ending screen really quickly. Okay, hold on. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out today. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means we're streaming at 6 p.m. EST, okay? Remember that. 6 p.m. EST. We're doing a normal stream tomorrow where we're doing React. We're doing React content tomorrow. So make sure you guys send in your Reacts if you haven't already. If you don't know where to send in your Reacts, they're actually here in the Discord. You should be able to find them on your own if you look hard enough, of course. There should be little React tickets if you're interested. Otherwise, make sure you check out all my other socials and make sure you check out the Alta YouTube channel because most people don't know it exists. And of course, you could copy my normal raid message, or if you really hate me, you could copy Yummy's raid message. Either way works. I think that's everything. Chat, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow for raid. Remember, Saturday at 1 p.m. EST is the collab, okay? So if you don't have time this week, make sure you're at least there for that collab on Saturday, where we have Mecha Chameleon with, at the very least, me, Booga, Mally, and Ursula. And then maybe Mystic and maybe some more people. Who knows? I'll update you guys along the way, okay? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bye-byes.